Hello, everybody. Welcome to Natural Ones.
Hello. I'm just going to talk quietly to offset it. Thank you.
I haven't done that for a while, so I felt like mixing it up again.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Natural Ones. God damn it.
Hi, everybody! Welcome to Natural Ones. I haven't done it in a while. I just was flex muscle. All right. Hi, everybody! Welcome to Natural Ones, a show brought to you by What a Kindly TV, a team on Twitch dedicated to getting shit done. I may have spoiled some things for the team in the last cast. I mean, I didn't. Shut up! You didn't hear anything. What? Yeah. So this is Natural Ones, a show that we do once every 2 weeks. On the off weeks, and when we don't do this, we do a thing called Team Tuesday. It's a group of all the other casters that are part of Would You Kindly, and we play other games and things. But this show is dedicated to the D and the D. Twice the D. D and D.
All the D you want.
Literally maximum amounts of DH.
Oh my.
Oscar me daddy. All right.
No.
Just for the record, I've been playing that fucking Magikarp game, and I've been naming every single one of my Magikarps Oscar. Welcome in. If you guys are enjoying the show, make sure you follow Firecrow's channel. That's his channel. He's a cool dude. Scoodly doo. And we're a whole bunch of other people who do things as well. We'll go through introductions here in a minute, but everyone make sure you get into the Would You Kindly Discord, drop in there, and then tag Crash and go, where are the coffers? All right? So do that. And then number 2, there's a Twitter for Would You Kindly. You can get on there and follow us, and Crash and some other people run the Twitter, and some fun stuff happens with that thing, especially like tweeting out all the shows that we have, and also other random tidbits of information like when we do the Purge, the annual Purge. That's a cool thing. Not going to happen for quite a while, but every year, Would You Kindly takes its vault of games that it has saved up, and it dumps them in the Discord. And it takes about a day to get done. There was like 70 games last time, something like that, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the deal. Go do that, follow all the places, go visit the things and the stuff. And, yeah. Well, let's do introductions. Cool.
Sounds like a plan.
By the way, I hijacked the fuck out of this because Firecrow decided to eat during the cast.
Okay, hold on, wait. I walk in the door, I have to immediately sit my ass down and start setting this shit up from work.
Excuses.
Hey, Goobers.
Okay, actually, what? Rude, gross. We should be on social eating. Twitch is gonna ban us. So Mod switches to social eating. All right, I'm kidding. Don't argue. I don't care. Does it matter? Anyway, I will say this before we do introductions. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Neither.
No. You
I
have to
pick
choose
Coke,
one.
but otherwise neither.
Yeah, Coke.
You can say neither. I mean, like you can want neither, but you have to pick one.
Coke. I'm gonna say Coke.
I mean, Ron would pick RC Cola naturally, but
You.
Not even I would. It's not even a good value at
Where's
like
the
80 cents.
sponsorship? Where's the sponsorship?
I don't want
man?
it, all right? I don't
Yeah, no,
want
you
that
need it. It's too late. You branded
I can't get
so
behind that
you
product.
have to do it.
I want to see your car with RC Cola badges all over it. Just an RC Cola library. It just made me so happy.
Don't they like make fun of themselves in their Twitter?
Yes.
Do they really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my-
do.
I'll be honest, man. I couldn't figure out what their official Twitter was. I really couldn't. It was hard to figure it out.
I remember you talking to me about that. I tried finding even like someone to contact. They're impossible to find.
I have no idea.
When I was little, I thought RC Cola was made by Sam's Club because it was the only place I could ever see it. I thought that it was part of the Walmart Corporation. I'm like, I never knew Walmart made their own soda called RC.
I gotta say, I think I really want to see. I want to see a commercial of ROM, like advertising for RC, but it's like you can tell he doesn't like it. So like
like a Malort
he's
commercial.
Like, yes, exactly. Like Malort. Yes, like takes Swin like RC Cola. I'll have another.
good.
I'll have another.
Oh,
Gypsy curse.
oh god, it tastes like used tires. Oh.
I love the idea of you drinking an RC Cola, but you have your fingers crossed behind your back and you're holding like a Coke.
And
You're
like,
like, it is tasty. It's just like peeking in at the bottom of the frame, just a
or
little
like
bit.
the camera at the end of the shot, like they're like pulling it off of the tripod, and it's like post-commercial recording, and they just breeze by and they're like, oh god, give me a cup. Like you can't see his face, it's just shooting here. And he's like, give me a cup.
It turns around to the craft service table and it's all Coca-Cola products.
Oh my
Some
god!
sea of Dr. Pepper.
What he's actually drinking is somebody took his cup and filled it up with Coke off screen.
Yeah.
Here, have an RC.
Exactly. Oh god, I'll have another. All right, should we do the introductions?
Sure. Let's start
Sure.
with Whack.
Okie doke. We can start with me. What's up, everybody? I am Wax Steven. I am the DM of Doom. I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. If you like what I do and what I will be doing to these fine gentlemen here tonight, you can follow me over at Twitch TV/WaxSteven and on Twitter at WaxSteven there. I am curious to see what's going to happen tonight. It's going to be interesting. I have like this whole shitload of information, and I'm not sure how any of it is gonna get done, but we'll find out.
Oh
I'm curious.
god.
We'll make it even worse. Let's just turn around and leave. You're like, you know what? I don't want to fight this fight. Just go to a different town.
When
Let's
you
go to a
guys
different
see,
city. Fuck this.
When you guys see Whack just do this, go.
that
That means that we have
you
not
leave
followed
the city,
directions.
I guess.
When you see the RC Cola face.
When you can see the glow of him setting all of his notes on fire, you know you've really done a good job with Flag.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
I gotta prep my RC Cola face.
Unique New York. Unique.
There it is.
That's so good. Wait, can we all try the just RC
Everyone
Cola?
do your best.
You know, I want let's on three. We'll everyone do your RC Cola face, and we need to get somebody to Photoshop. Just cut it out. Photoshop RC Cola. I'll have another or something like that. All right, all right. Okay. All right, ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I can't.
I like Crow and Dag.
Yeah, I'm watching the thing.
Oh God.
We need that screen captain photoshopped. Come on, guys. Let's be the next face for RC Cola.
Poor RC Cola. It's so delicious.
I could not
I mean, it's
possibly
not-
understand why it has a bad rap.
I mean, it's literally just sugar, man. Like, how is it not good? How did you not?
my-
How do you make sugar taste bad?
Because the secret ingredient is love.
There you go. RC Cola, it's better than piss.
Isn't that? Wait, that's Budweiser's motto.
It works for a lot of different.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Budweiser is piss. I'm sorry.
No, Troll Piss
I got
Ale
that.
is piss.
Oh, speaking of which,
It's definitely piss. Troll Piss Ale. All right, who's next?
Oh,
I think that's you.
We only did Whack. That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just do Whack. Yeah.
All right, cool. So on this episode,
Never mind. Farrington, go ahead.
and do Whack.
Yes.
Screen? Like Firecrow, could you turn off their screens for a second? It's like we should really
Give us a
show
moment.
that,
I'll
man.
make them appear on Farrington's channel.
what are we?
We're doing
What are we?
Whack.
What are we?
We're all doing Whack.
We're doing the Whack? We're doing the Whack? What the fuck? I thought this
No, we
was
all
me.
decided. We all decided to do whack, and then everyone chickened out, so I'm the only one doing whack.
Oh, okay. I mean, you throw my name in the hat.
That's what happens in IRL as well.
It's your turn, Barrington.
He seems tender enough. All right, my name is Farrington Empire. I'm broadcaster here on Twitch. I play all sorts of different games. Tomorrow night we're
I'm
going to be
actually a
playing
dom.
Okay. Oh boy. That was the information that I needed.
It's gonna be a good episode.
Oh, buckle up, kids.
God damn it!
boy.
I've literally just taken a mouthful of water.
I know. I was waiting for that.
But tomorrow night we're playing Minecraft. We're gonna be playing ATS on Fridays. We play Friday. We do Friday Night Trucking. Actually, we'll probably do ATS too. And then we've also been checking out a really awesome new closed beta of a game called Worlds Adrift, which is it's the shit. I can't stop playing it. I'm grinding a little bit off cast just so it would be a very long time of me just doing a whole lot of nothing because it takes forever to fly in that game. But it is I can't stop playing it. It is a drug. And so I think you guys are going to see a lot more of that game in the future on my channel. So very excited to play some more of that as well. So yeah, that's me. Crow, it's your channel. Tell us about you.
Hi, I'm Fire Crow. This is my channel, and I'm telling you about myself. Right, we just let's see. We're playing some Prey. That's still going on. That takes forever. We attempted a Last of Us grounded run, sub 50 deaths, and the game just hated my life. So I ended up stopping that recently. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're also doing a Dark Souls 3 blind playthrough right now. And that's about it for me. Oscar me gently.
Hi, I'm Goobers515. Oscar, pull my hair. Anyway, I'm sorry.
That Oscar. Oh, wow. All right.
Oh,
this session is starting off so well.
You don't even know about POS, man. Oh my God, Nat Oscar. All I can say, Whack, is please make Oscar an NPC. Please make Oscar.
I'm scared what you do to him. I don't wanna.
It's not about what you do to Oscar. It's about what Oscar does to you.
Oh.
Oh God. All right. Hi everybody. My name is Goobers515. I am a streamer on my own channel. I can officially announce, ladies and gentlemen, I have finished Dark Souls 2.
Oh my God!
I'm free, bitches!
There's a third one.
Fuck.
And DLC.
And
if you just want to go
DLC,
back
yeah.
to that,
Lots
you should
of
probably do the
DLC.
DLC.
Yeah, no.
DLC on New Game Plus for you too. I mean, that's...
Basically,
You don't have Nat Nom or Nat Snooze?
what the fuck, Firecrow? So, anyway, yeah, I finished up Dark Souls 2 last night. I have told people this is a Souls game is a once-a-year thing for my channel. End of story. It's a once-a-year thing because it takes me months. And this one took me 2.5. Dark Souls 1 took me 4. Literally 4 months to finish. So, yeah, I will be doing another one next year. I have no idea what I'm playing next. We're going to figure that out. I'm excited to just find a new game and dive into it.
I was gonna say, after that, I'm assuming you had like some game. I figured you was like, oh, I can't wait to touch this. Been on Dark Souls for so long.
No, man, I'm just concentrating on fucking finishing Dark Souls. Like, I was going over on my cast time by like 3 hours, like, every night for the past week. And I'm just like, I gotta, it's driving me nuts. Like, I gotta do it. And
Let's be honest, though, it wasn't a long drive.
What?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, no. To Oscar. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's my channel. If you guys would enjoy that, do me a favor, hit that follow button over there. I will be playing something tomorrow. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out.
Slime Rancher, calling it
Slime.
now.
No,
Oh my God,
shut
do
your
it, do it.
face.
It's
No,
so
no,
good. Just do it.
Monster
no, I
Rancher?
know. I played all of
Play
it.
it.
I played
Slime
no, I played
Rancher.
it. I finished the whole game. I don't want to go back there. It was like a Starcrack Valley situation. It was 5 a.m, and all I could see was fucking Doritos, Mountain Dew, and Satan in front of me. And
It's
I couldn't-
amazing. Do it.
No, but I already know. I don't want to do it more. I don't want to go back there. All right. So anyway, yeah. In the game, I play Umrak, who is a giant half-orc barbarian guy, and he hits shit with an axe, and he gets drunk sometimes. So that's who I am. I'm gonna hand it over to Dak.
Oh, hey, I'm Dag. Yeah, that's the thing. I play a bard. He's a half-elf. His name is Tiburon. He's a delight. Everybody should totally think that he's the best person to know. He's just, you want to hug him. He's so uncharacteristically delightful in every way that pretty much just there you go. That's how you should all feel about Tiburon. Just hug him. Just make him feel loved because his leg's fucked up because he did stupid things, okay?
Forgot about that.
Yeah, no, I didn't forget about that. I'm excited. I'm excited. Right now, Tiburon is looking to have a bit of a peg leg situation, so life is going to be great. I'm excited. This is going to be wonderful. When I'm not playing Tiburon here, I stream on the channel Overboard Gaming. It's me and my friend Brawley. Right now, I don't know. We're kind of playing more Breath of the Wild because I would play that game forever. But we're gonna do something else at some point in time. It's like Goobers. We just finished up the Surge, and we can't decide what we want to play, so we're just playing things. We're just doing stuff. Goobers, you should totally play the Surge.
I have played it. Did you see that I got into the reaction video?
Oh my god, I didn't see that, but I did see you playing that game, and oh my god.
Apparently they came in on the one night that I played the Surge, and they came in and they saw that, and I'm like screaming like, oh, you know, and there's like a half-second to second clip of me in a reaction video made by the guys who made the Surge, and they're like, we're gonna put your face in the video, that cool? We'll tweet you out and shit. Yeah, sure, go for it. Okay, cool, great. And then it's just me going, ah, and that's it. That's all. That's all it is. So there you
Such
go.
a wonderful encapsulation of what is the goo.
It is.
It
That's
is. It was
perfect.
really, really good. Yeah.
I cut a guy in half, and I'm just like, oh.
That should be a preview for your channel. What's this channel going to be like? Oh! All right, cool. Moving
I
on.
just have like
check
a
that out.
hot
I'll drop a
like,
follow.
ready
I'll
to
go
go.
back.
Just like, what's this channel about? Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what's
Somebody
going
put together the Scream Master Cut and put it on YouTube just for goobers.
on. No.
Please
Twitch is
and
gonna-
thank you.
The next feature that they introduce will probably be some kind of like auto compression. And like, tired of hearing this. And like, it's just
me.
goobers.
It's just all me.
It's just goobers in different scenes. Different beanies are on.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna steal that idea. I might actually just make that as a funny clip anyway. 'Cause that's
Go for it.
Tired of hearing this asshole scream his ass off. Twitch has come out with a new product, the Auto Anti-Goobs. Oh my god. All right.
By the way, that's all I got. So Rom, if you want to do your introduction.
Oh, all right. Hi, I'm Rom, soon to be sponsored by Royal Crown Cola. Oh,
Oh, it actually
That's
has
what
a
it
name.
stands for. Oh wow.
yeah. It's
had no
royal.
clue.
It's royalty cola. I play Azatool, Air Genasi Monk, and I'm pretty quiet. I get knocked out a bunch. That's all you need to know. I'll probably be asleep for half this cast. Otherwise, I'm a variety streamer. I play a bunch of different things. I've been on Neo forever, but I did beat Injustice since the last time we were on Net 1, so I beat a game, finally. And now I'm just trying to get Neo done before Tekken 7 comes out this Friday. I'm so excited. And it's on PC, so I'm going to hit that hard really soon. So I don't have much else. Let's move on over to the DM of Doom himself.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the RC Cola Twitter for a second. I was like, can we get... Yeah, I was.
Wait, what's their Twitter? I want to see and follow them.
It's official RC Cola. They've got 2,000 followers.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, we need to.
No.
We need to change that. All of us need to change
Everyone,
that.
go follow RC
Go follow
Cola
official RC
right
Cola.
now. They
No.
need the love.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wait, is that
depressing.
the real one? Hold on.
I don't. Okay,
It's not
I see
verified.
RC
verified.
Cola official.
I don't
Not
know
verified.
though. That's what we think. That's the thing though. We couldn't find a verified one. We did this last time. There's like
Yeah.
10 of them.
Oh no! Oh
Good God,
no!
They have fewer followers than I have.
It's the most depressing business
Oh,
Twitter I've ever seen.
no.
Yeah, we're still alive. Hashtag
Oh,
bad business
no.
slogans. Third place isn't bad.
Actually, if they're still making Jolt, and I don't know that they are, but if they still are, they're probably in 4th place.
Oh fuck. Oh,
They were
my
making
God.
Jolt?
They
I didn't
made
know that.
Jolt.
I thought
they
Coke
re-released
made
Jolt.
it.
No, no. That's did Coke
Wasn't
make
Jolt the one that was like slightly radioactive?
It was.
Like,
It was.
Didn't they
All
brew
the,
that in
all the
Chernobyl?
sugar and double the
No.
caffeine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Jolt is literally all the sugar and double caffeine. That's their slogan.
I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
brew that in Chernobyl.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Natural Ones, where we occasionally play D&D.
Sometimes.
If you have never watched the show before, you're probably going to be a little confused. But if you've seen some D&D before, well, you'll probably still be confused because these are a confusing group of guys, and I try my best to herd these cats into a direction.
I prefer
And,
the term complex.
We like RC Cola. That should tell you what's up.
Exactly. I will do my best to drag them kicking and screaming through the adventure today, and one of them might have to be dragged. We'll find out. It's
That's
it's
right.
going to be an interesting scenario. The characters have been through quite a bit so far. We are up to episode 19, right? Yeah, 19.
God damn.
19 weeks. We have journeyed through a homebrew creation of mine from my head brain, and it's been an experience for sure. The characters have done all different kinds of stuff. Most of the bad things have come from one particular character who shall remain nameless.
Whoever could it be?
I wonder.
Oh,
I
oh my.
wonder.
Sometimes you gotta do bad things so that other people can do good.
I think it was the person with the
Balance in
faraway,
universe.
wistful
I'm-
look in his eyes.
I'm sure that was Hitler's motto too.
Oh.
Utilitarian approach to
That's a
this.
valuable public works
Oh my
project.
God.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
saying.
Everybody be concerned if Tiburon starts speaking like this.
Oh no!
But more immediately, in the previous episode, the characters were trying to figure out a certain situation. Several of them have, were sort of put in awkward situations by a certain wizard by the name of Kintago, and more specifically, something that he sort of was related to, a paper drake, which is a creature that messes up spells and causes all kinds of problems by erasing literature or changing it or correcting it, depending on your perspective. Well, Tiburon was stuck inside of Kintago's tower looking for a way out, and he sought the aid of said paper drake to do this. The paper drake helped him escape and made their way to the Scholars College in Imvaline. Imvaline, being a city of knowledge, has an impressive Scholars College. People of learned backgrounds and educations trying to further them. So you can imagine what would happen when a guy like Tiburon shows up. All hell generally breaks loose. And that's just him. But he brought a paper drake, one that likes to change literature and erase it and make it better. It's a bad situation. So the characters went to Kintago's tower trying to figure out what the hell's been going on in the city, and they ended up running into a puzzle problem. an illusion created by Cantago, allowing them to believe that they had been hoisted high into the air and dropped mercilessly to the ground. Little did they know it was an illusion, and they solved the puzzle and made their way into Cantago's tower to meet him and find out that he was as much a prisoner of these spells as they were. So, once meeting with him and threatening him with bodily harm, they started to go to the Scholars College to possibly locate this paper drake. Well, they went to the Scholars College. They didn't so much find the paper drake as they found the aftermath of the paper drake, i.e. a giant slime creature that they fought and almost died to last session. Umrak decided to have his own little pity party, and, well, he was crying into a beer and making some new friends with Penelope, and eventually made his way to the Scholars College in the aftermath. And when we left the episode last time, Tiburon had decided to take out his frustrations and rage on Cantago's almost lifeless body, only to find himself with a non-functioning leg.
It's gangrene, calling it now.
And Beaks was keeping Cantago alive, barely using Spare the Dying.
While barely being alive himself.
Right. So I think we're going to start sort of right there. You guys had seen several professors head into the library. Beaks, you've sort of got your hand like on Cantago's body as he's being kicked by Tiburon, and then Tiburon sort of like hops away holding his leg that seems rather rigid. Umrak has joined the group. Beaks, I'd like you to give me a perception check, please.
Yeah, can do.
Real quick question before we do that. Are we inside the safe area with the other scholars, or are we still outside and they're calling to us?
You're in the nobody's calling to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you weren't getting called. The professors went in to deal with the insanity that was happening in the library.
And right, because at the end they said like come with us, like there's little time, right? I think they said.
No, that was the headmaster talking to the rest of the professors.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for the clarification. We're good.
Yeah. So, yes. So, Beaks, I'd like a perception check, or did you already do that?
Nope, I'm good. Not yet. But I did clock my shin on my desk. The pain is unreal.
What time was it?
What time was it? 7:43.
Dad jokes. Okay, a 10. A 10 will be enough to notice that Cantago, while you're sort of holding him, he's been jostled around by Tiburon. He's making like a sort of like a clanking sound. You'll notice that he's wearing several different like pendants and amulets. It's almost like a little bit like a Mr. T kind of collection, but not like as bulky.
He appreciates fine jewelry. I get it.
And you'll notice that he's got different amulets and pendants of different religious symbols. Like the whole pantheon of all these gods that you guys actually encountered in the puzzles. Including one that you are not familiar with. It's a representation of a serpent in a lake. It's basically like a body of water.
Is it doing anything, or was it just my attention was drawn to it because it was different? And I don't
It's not
recognize
that big to really do anything. You know what I mean? Like it's
I didn't know if the clanking was because it was moving or alerting him to something.
Well, no, I mean, you're sort of grasping him, and he's sort of been like jostled around a little bit as Tiburon was kicking the old man mercilessly that had
He's a bad person.
nearly been killed. He might be a dick, but he's not like a bad person.
Very bad. The worst.
There's a difference.
I love I love the reasoning. I'll kick him. Okay, cool. Hey guys, I'm gonna call everyone's attention over. Does anyone recognize this? I've never seen this before.
I have no idea what that is.
Never
So,
seen it.
as a tool, you actually would have seen this before.
I mean, maybe I have seen this before.
Oh, do tell me.
You were the person that originally had heard of the rainbow serpent. This is one of the basically, like, this is a sort of like a pendant representing that sort of belief system. It's not necessarily a god, more like a sort of a way of life, like the rainbow serpent. You just sort of knew it on the periphery, really. Like, you knew of it. You knew maybe of some groups that worship the rainbow serpent, and the rainbow serpent essentially is tied in with the Andren Jinni.
And I'm assuming we knew what the Andre Jinri was.
Andren Jinni.
Andren. All right, I've seen this before, guys. It's not really a god. It has more following per se. It's people kind of just worship this thing.
Is it real? I mean, like, is it?
I mean,
is it-
I've heard this in passing. I don't know a lot about it. I just know it's a thing.
What is it, though?
Yeah.
It's part of the Andre Jinri.
Isn't that something we're looking
The
for?
Andre Jinni?
The Andrin
Yeah,
Jin
there you
I
go.
think.
Yeah.
The rainbow serpent, maybe?
Is that what that means?
The thing Sign sent us. Said
Two different things.
We should ask them about the rainbow serpent.
I didn't hear anything about a rainbow serpent in the description he gave me.
So, all right. So
I don't know if these two things are connected,
Well,
but
Corco remembers a conversation from Sign, the last conversation they had, where he sent him out to try asking the Andren Jinni about what's going on, and he connected the rainbow serpent to the Andren Jinni, and that's one of the last things Corco remembers hearing from Sign.
So what do we do with it? What's the point? I mean, he's got all these things on here. Why is that one special?
He might know where we need to go. He may know where to find it. He's the person we needed to come here to talk
we need to stop kicking him. Tiburon.
Yeah.
The guys. I stopped kicking him a while. My leg, and I at this point, I'd already rolled up my pant leg, and I've seen swirling words
Text.
there. Text.
Yeah.
I may have fucked up a little bit. Just a
Yeah.
wee little bit.
Yeah.
Just
A little bit, huh? Remember when I told you to stop kicking the fucking mage? It wasn't just because. Then now you
Stop
stopped.
kicking.
You
I'm not
stopped
kicking.
because your leg locked up like you had
That's
lockjaw
a
on
good
your
reason
knee.
to stop kicking.
All right.
things.
Yeah, I know it's a reason, but I was thinking for you. I was trying to help you.
Well, why didn't you say it sooner, Umrak? I feel that would have been a bit more productive.
I was trying to tell you, but you were already nailing this guy, and you were screwed from the beginning, okay? So as soon as you started kicking him, I was
sorry.
telling you one way or another, and you wouldn't
I
Hey.
listen.
feel bad.
Hey, this is not helping us right now. Argue later We need answers
This conversation's this conversation's happening. There's like explosions and shit in the library. Like stuff is like there's like papers flying out. You know, like
Just
a
like
book.
there's just like an
A
explosion.
book is probably like flapping, like just flapping out.
I'm gonna very calmly while they're doing this cast Cure Wounds on myself, just real quick.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
okay.
I could use that.
I'm sorry. Maybe I need to take a step back. I didn't mean for bad things to happen to me. Okay, I'm sorry. I understand. I may have overreacted. Contago, I bend down. I pat Contago like where I was kicking him. Contago, I'm really sorry. I feel really, really sorry. And as I do, I use a healing ward on him to give him a little bit of hit points so that he will be conscious.
Okay, roll the healing one.
Yep.
While he does this, well, I guess I'll wait. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Kentago just kind of you just hear.
Hey, Contago, buddy, are you doing all right?
Buddy, you're adorable.
What happened?
You had a bit of trouble with the slime.
Who are you?
I'm Tiburon. We had a conversation before.
You and his foot had briefly been.
Wait. Do you know this guy? You're not just kicking.
We talked. This is my good friend Contago. Remember? I was in
You're the one from the tower.
Yes. I thought you were the one from the tower.
Well, technically, we're both from the tower.
Well, there we go. We're tower buddies. Tower friends. The best.
When were you in a tower?
Yeah, you got some
Before.
explaining to do. Why do you two know each other, and why talk?
We
Why
have
are
more
you always
important
at the
things to
epicenter
do.
of this kind of
There's
shit?
explosions, everybody! And I point off to the building. That's bad.
Ooh.
That's really
Yeah, I
bad.
know.
Did we forget about that?
I know we're trying to figure out if we should go in there and do something, and this information helps us stop squawking about that and tell us why you know him and why he knows you.
Contago and I were part of a bit of mischief caused by a paper drake. That's loose in
Mischief?
there.
Nah, never.
He's inside.
He's inside. Where do you
In the
think
library.
explosions are from? Yes.
That
Oh,
sounds
this is bad.
It is very bad.
And he starts to like heft himself up.
And I will do my best to help him up and balance myself at the same time. Like, trying to be besties there.
I'm gonna reach over towards Zoomrak and go, "Don't help him. This is funny."
Oh no, I'm not. Absolutely not. He gets to struggle on his own.
I
like to think
highly
of it.
advise not going into the library.
What if we don't? Countless volumes could be erased or changed forever.
The Guardians
Listen
are
to
in
me.
there.
This is us. If we go in there, we're probably going to do more damage.
The
I don't know who
peacekeepers-
us is.
The peacekeepers are in there right now, taking care of the situation.
The
Peacekeepers?
The dean of the college is in there, I believe. She seemed to speak with quite
You mean the
some authority.
headmistress?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. In fact, she pointedly said that it was too much for us to get involved with.
She told us not to.
She's inside.
Yes.
Yes.
And frankly, after the freaking slime, I'm in no shape to get into a fight.
Well, she's inside with the other professors. They probably have things under control. Perhaps we should go.
Hey, no, get the. I
As
grab him.
Contago
I
tries
go.
to
Ah,
hobble-
no.
Contago, just mentioning, we might have a little bit of guilt with the situation. I'm just saying, you may have had a paper drake in the city as a pet, and I may have helped.
I think
Getting
it's
in here
important to clarify. I
accidentally?
didn't necessarily have it in the city. I had it in my tower. And because my tower represents, well, several other dimensions and planes of existence, I would say that it wasn't technically in the city.
You have
An important distinction.
Friends,
The
Tiberium.
headmistress doesn't seem to be the type that would take the word technically very, very seriously in this sort of situation. Perhaps if we went inside and helped, they might look a little bit more favorably. I mean, look, I need
I know they're gonna
information,
wanna
and
talk
you
to you
live
after all.
here, okay? You live here. They are not going to be happy with you if you stay here and you just ran out after causing part of this trouble.
What can we do to help?
How do they know that I had anything to do with it?
They know I had something to do with it, and I will make sure that they know you had something to do with it.
Well, why would you do that?
Because I'm a good friend of yours. We share
You
these
are?
sorts of things. Yes, we're tower
Since
buddies. We were in the tower together.
I just kind of like lean over to Beaks and go like, I don't know what he's doing, but let's just let him go. I think
I like watching him try to dig himself out of this.
this is kind of
This
funny.
is going to be hilarious.
All right,
Digging other people into it, Beaks.
you can't hear us. Stop whispering.
I mean, if you're whispering to each other, how close are they whispering in? I'm just.
I mean, Kintago's right next to Beaks, and you've sort of hobbled over. So Kintago is hearing like literally everything.
Okay.
all right, come, Contago, and I do my best. Like I'm hobbling myself, and I'm trying to drag his half-conscious body with me.
I mean, he's not half conscious anymore. You conscioused him. So
Yeah, but he's beating it up. He was being digested by a giant slime monster. He's
All right,
doing
So was
well.
I.
So was
Before
I.
we go in there, Tiberium, you're working with about half your speed right now because you got a peg leg. Might want to ask the man, what do you do about it and why it happened?
He may know.
I don't think there's a solution to this right now.
I think you're full of shit. He kicked you when you were unconscious. Tell him how to fix his leg.
I mean, I don't think it was him.
I didn't do anything.
You don't have any wards on you?
Umrak, you remember when we came into the city and we signed some documents and look, I pull up part of my leg there. I'm like, I see that. I'm just like pointing out scrolling lines.
Oh my!
Yes.
It appears you've broken the contract.
Oh! That's why
Wee bit.
it happened!
Why would you do that?
Well, because you're a bit of a dick.
Well, I never.
I'm a bit of a dick. I know when someone's being a bit of a dick, Contago. I
He starts
know.
to walk away.
No, you're not going anywhere.
No.
Come here.
Yeah.
I look at Rex.
I got him.
Hold him there, and I lean in close to Kintago. I said, "Look, all of this shit happened because you were dicking around and transported us to various places in this city. It wouldn't have happened if you hadn't have been such an ass about things. Now
not
it's up to
rigorous.
you to fix it."
I
will
think,
help.
I think that is an overstatement, completely and totally.
So whose tower is the paper drake in?
Well, it doesn't really belong to anyone, does it?
I mean, someone was keeping it captive.
Are you saying the tower doesn't belong to you?
I mean, because I could use a nice tower.
Well,
I
specifically,
think
the stones in the tower do belong to me, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The objects inside, yes. But the tower it's a very tricky, muddy ownership.
I just look at everyone and go, are we dragging him inside or are we
Drag
leaving?
him in,
Yes.
Umrak.
All right, let's go. And
Let's go.
I just drag him. Let's go. Walk in. All right, and we walk our way into the area there.
So as you walk in, books and papers are strewn all over the floor of this library, which is pretty grandiose in general. There are two floors to it, and the second floor is basically sort of I forget what it's called, but the second floor has an open like center to it. So there's the second floor just kind of wraps around the outside of the building. So the ceiling for there's no ceiling for the first floor. It just goes like up, and you can see the second floor from the ground floor. And you guys can see it's a fucking mess. This place looks like a bomb hit it. There is slime that's sort of like eating its way through like part of the floor, and several of the bookshelves, like just this like goop is just kind of dripping on there. You can see like this acrid smoke sort of boiling up from it, and you can sort of like hear the sounds of like magic and stuff being cast and sort of yelling coming from the far side of the library. Sounds like up on the second floor someplace.
I look at your dog and go, all right, I don't care what happened. I don't care why, but we're here now, okay? And that paper drake was in your tower. You got it there once, you got it away, or you kept it there. You're gonna help to figure out how to at least get it out of here, and if not, back into your freaking tower. That clear?
You don't understand. Can you
Come on,
loosen
Bill.
your grip, please?
I let him go.
You don't understand. It has to want to go someplace. It doesn't want to leave here. We barely got it to leave the first time, and only after promising that it could go to a place where there were more interesting things. We have to convince it to leave. I don't know if I can do that again.
You lied to it?
Eh,
I mean,
No, 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 no,
No, we have
No!
put those people through enough.
no! Absolutely not. No! So, we don't want to destroy. That's not all of them wanted us dead. It was just some dickheads.
I did hear that the Golden Turban had quite the collection of rare and valuable tomes. I mean, look, he is quite the influential man, and those manuscripts, those are some that don't exist anywhere else in the world. Rarities, he's a collector.
All right, hold on. Tell what is he interested in? What things does he like? Because we're just assuming it's a
Books, spells, runes, anything that's the written word. He's a bit of a dick that
Exactly.
way.
so they could be writings of anything.
What are you thinking, Umrak?
Okay.
Tipron is looking really skeptical at the thought that Umrak is thinking. Like, they
Right?
literally
Yeah.
watching the pain on his face unravel there.
I'm gonna
It's-
lean in a little bit.
It's
Just to-
delightful.
I want to see if
Alright.
I can hear his brain cells knocking
It's like
together.
a fine wine just taking in that pain.
Okay. All right. So, fuck.
You can do it, buddy.
Fuck.
Use,
All right.
use your words.
It's hard. Okay. Hamipur, right. Okay, so we don't... we're kind of... Hamipur. All right. We don't have to tell him to go to the Grand Library where he can fuck up some really important shit.
Is there a grand library in
Or
Hamipur?
something. Yeah. We don't have to tell him to go there. But I'm sure that the Golden Turban has plenty of tax records and things that are constantly coming in, and I'm sure the Golden Turban could use a couple less golden turbans, if that makes sense. I tried.
And also maybe the incident ledgers from the guard posts, maybe.
Ooh!
Oh, all the wanted posters, perhaps.
Why don't we set him
I like where
loose-
you guys are going with this.
Why don't we set him loose in the Gall of Göttige? It's full of all sorts of incredibly intriguing and seedy dealings with all of the worst criminals that have ever been through that area. Surely he could find something to his liking. He could know all the things.
And at this point, like, there's a big old, like, goofy smile on my face, and I just look over it at Timber. I'm like, can we do it? Can we do that? Come on! Come on!
I mean, do you see a paper drake?
I mean, we could.
Maybe we
We're
should
going
find
there,
him.
Well, we would have to
I'm
find
sorry,
him.
hear him. Like, can we do it?
I think we have to convince the mages to stop attacking him long enough for us to talk to him.
By the way, are there any mages about? Like, if we look around, what's going on in terms of spells and magery?
So the library has been cleared out of students. It's pretty much just some kind of battle that's taking place on the far side of the library. It seems like on the second floor someplace. There's probably like an errant magic spell here and there that's being cast about. Maybe like a nothing to do with fire as far as you can see, but there's definitely some magic being thrown around. Probably seeing like all kinds of strange lightning bolts and weird necrotic energy and all kinds of stuff.
I look at the mage and go, does that sound like a plan? Does that sound like something that could work?
Frankly, I don't know. It's generally up to whatever the paper drake feels. It sounds enjoyable. They're very much creatures of pure and total
mayhem.
You make good friends, Tiburon. You make great friends. Mm-hmm. Let's go find this thing. It's destroyed so much already. Let's go find this thing. Come on.
How do we stop it though? Long enough to listen to us tell it about this new place.
Apparently, Tiburon has quite the connection with it.
Oh yeah, you like
We
to
gotta
talk.
find the mages.
You got us into this. You get us out of it.
Yeah.
I got us into this.
Yeah, I think
He
so.
got us into this, and I point over at Contago.
You both got us into it. Finger pointing does nothing. Contago, what's your relationship with the other mages here? Can you tell them to chill for a second?
relationship.
Ugh, God.
Let's just go.
All
I'm
right.
an occasional professor here, but most of them barely tolerate me.
I can't imagine why.
Well, I would guess that it has something to do with my knowledge of. Well, I know many things that a lot of people don't care to learn.
But apparently, when not to mess with paper drakes.
Let's go find the mages and tell them to calm down for a moment. Hopefully they will at least listen to reason. And that our best chance is to tell it to go elsewhere where there's even better things to mess with.
It's worth a try, I suppose.
Where are the explosions and all that stuff? Like where does it seem to be directed from? Can we kind of point that?
Second.
Get an idea.
So, by the way, who's got Nip Nop right now?
I don't. Nip Nop came with us.
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't me. 'cause
I thought it was.
I think,
Mm-mm.
uh,
I thought it was Beaks that had him.
Yeah.
I got sucked inside the gelatinous cube.
No, it was
Contago?
Azatool. Azatool.
Did I?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, no.
He must have been in a drunken stupor this whole time.
So, Nip, Azatool, you've probably just been covering up the friggin' Stein, basically, like as Nip Nop's been making a racket inside there. And yeah, he just says,
Let me out! Let me out!
All right, fine.
this cloud of
Whoa!
cloud of
Wait,
disgustingness.
Don't smell that. It's bad
Back
stuff.
up, everybody.
Just back up.
What's going on? What is happening? Did you find the paper drink?
We know where it's
Roughly.
at about. Yeah, kind of. We're in the general area.
The general area.
And he's sort of like,
It must be over there.
How do you know that?
he just extends like one claw, and you can see like this fucking you could see like this crazy conglomeration of it looks like an ink monster. Like it's just kind of like Yeah, and it's kind of like raising up and just kind of like splashes down, like it just like dissipates, and just kind of splashes like a wave, right? Like it starts to like rise up, and you can see like a hand and a claw, like, and then
I just imagine that Umrak is facing Nip Nop, and he's telling him, and he's like, "It must be over there," and it just, behind him, and Umrak's like, "I don't. What are you talking about?" Like, I don't.
That doesn't normally happen in libraries. I know you don't know what a book is really, but that's not a normal thing.
No.
No. That's
Is that bad?
That's really bad.
All right.
That's not usual.
All right. This is my first time in a library. I don't really know what I'm doing here, so maybe we should go yell at. I'm out of my element here, guys. I need your guidance. I don't know what I'm doing.
Talking.
Forward! And I just start hobbling. I hobble in the direction.
So, for mechanical purposes, you are at half speed.
Excellent.
It's no good. So right now, Tiburon is at 15, right?
Yep.
That's painful, man. That's not good.
That's the future. That's where we live. I'm okay with this.
So you guys start to head that way. Now, in the library, you guys can see like some of the bookshelves and stuff. Like some of them are toppled over. A lot of the ones that are sort of like have the acid on them, sort of sizzling, and some acrid clouds of smoke are boiling up from them. You make your way towards the east side of the library, and you can see that there's like a staircase sort of built in so that it goes up about midway along the eastern wall. There's one on the western wall too that you would have seen when you were inside, and you head up there. The staircase itself looks mostly okay. The banisters for the staircase don't look okay. The banisters are damaged by, you see scorch marks and what appears to be like cracks in them, like maybe an errant like lightning bolt or something hit it and just kind of like cracked the wood all along the banister. The other one has like icicles and stuff hanging down from it. And you go up the staircase, and as you do, what order are you guys traveling in? Like, what's the order? The staircase is wide enough to fit probably like 3 people across if you guys want to travel that way, but you tell me how you're positioned.
I'll be up there.
I think Doug's leading, right?
Yeah. Tiburon's leading.
I'll be closer near him with Nipnop.
I'll be
up the rear.
I'll be pushing Contago in front of me near the back. So I guess I'll be just ahead of Korko.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So Tiburon and Azatool and Umrak. I would like 3 of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Yes.
Tiburon, you with a disadvantage.
Sounds good.
I get. Hold on.
You get advantage on
Right. Okay.
on that stuff.
All right. And.
Okay.
Nice.
All 3 of you avoid what appears to be like a rolling body. Sort of it looks like it's somersaulting over and over, almost like a bowling ball hitting right for the group. You just narrowly avoid it. Robes sort of flying away. You can see a staff sort of go flying, get stuck in between like two of the whatchamacallit, posts, I guess, for the banister.
Mhm.
Staff just gets kind of like wedged in there. Looks like this old staff that's sort of not rotten, but like definitely like a very, very old staff. Gets stuck in between. And there is a professor that's sort of like half spilled onto the stairs, like half, I'd say like an arm stuck in between the posts as well. And the cowl is sort of fallen down over the over the head. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Oh, God damn it. All right. Jesus. Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick break, 3 to 5 minutes, get up and stretch. This is Natural Ones, if you're just now joining in, a show where the guys from Would You Kindly do a D&D show every 2 weeks. So we'll be right back. Make sure you guys follow here and all the channels that you see, and the Would You Kindly team. Follow the Twitter and join in the Discord. And we'll be right back, guys, for more Natural One in a moment. Go nowhere! Also, RC Cola is the best. Okay.
So good, dude.
And we're back. How you doing? Welcome back, everybody. We aren't on break anymore, Goobers. How you doing?
Shit! All right, sorry. That's my bad. Did you guys hear that Rob got an automaton?
I saw the picture.
I did
saw
too.
the
Mine
picture on Twitter.
is poor.
Oh my God! Wait, what the
It's
fuck?
not good. It's not
What the
good.
hell happened? You got yours? Wait, is that the small one?
It is the small one. I got the wrong one.
You did.
I'm gonna have a whole collection of them by the time it's over.
All right. Let's just let me hear it.
It barely works.
That's the RC Cola of automatons.
It's like the half-ass one. It kind of works.
You
It
got the
does
RC
the job.
Cola of automatons.
It gives you the idea.
Let me go get
not to-
my whiteout pen, and I'll just put RC on the side of it here.
Yeah, there you go.
That you need to brand that shit. Make it RC Cola
You
colors.
just gotta like do that. You just gotta make it like. Oh God.
It's so tiny. No, it's just a little known fact that Rom-Com is actually 15 feet tall, and that's what they look
This is
like
true.
in his hands.
This is true. Rom
standard
Coffee is
size.
enormous, and that's the full size automaton. You can see here. This is this one, and Rom's is there. He's actually a giant. All right, I just one final thing before we move on is I can do this if I'm ever getting mad. And I can just.
This thing's gonna explode at some point.
I'm surprised it hasn't already.
All right. Hey, Firecrow, what's this show that we're doing?
I don't know. It sounds like a shit show. This is Natural Ones, our 5th edition D&D campaign, DM'd by our very own DM of Doom, Mr. Whack, Steven. Say hi.
Hi.
Very good.
What you don't see is the chain and ball behind him as we force him to say these things.
Yup.
Dance, monkey! Dance! Oh, my God.
The only time I'm gonna dance is when Mav gets her automaton.
Yeah, right? She's still asking me for a fucking friend request on Steam. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. So welcome back. This is Natural One's D&D show. Would you kindly, every 2 weeks, if you like it, hit the follow. If you like the others, follow all of us. Otherwise, we're about to get and do something. I don't know. But if you also like us and you love RC Cola.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, he did it! All right, Whack. Let's get back into it.
Okay, so spilling out before you is a robed person, this person has feathers, gray ones, in particular. This person kind of looks like a screech owl, and Beaks, you would immediately recognize that she is in fact female, and quite old, probably the oldest Arakocra you've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and she's basically like half spilled onto the stairwell. Robe is kind of splayed out, and her cowl is sort of fallen back. She's got her arm sort of stuck in between the posts of the banister, and she seems to be dazed, like she's kind of.
Can I help to free her arm from the banister and pull her down to us here?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'll fire off a Cure Wounds on it real quick.
And what does it look like when you cast the spell?
I just place hands. I place my hands on her, and they glow with kind of a blue energy, and you can see a little more life return to her eyes, if you will.
Okay. So she sort of perks up a little bit, and she says, "Oh my! Thank you, young man."
Of course. Of course. What happened here? What's going on?
The paper drake has gotten of some very
You can see like her plumage sort of puff out a bit, and you see like some feathers sort of float away. She just kind of shakes herself out a little bit.
the paper drake. It got itself into some rather dangerous works. We keep them towards the back of the library. Oh, what are you doing here?
We're here attempting to help. We were in the town seeking knowledge and seeking research, and we assumed we would come over here and assist you in your greatest time of need. As I look at Tiburon, and we are all very happy to be helping you.
I'm Professor Hootmeyer.
Hootmeyer, Beaks Irk. Wonderful to make your acquaintance.
But really, you should not be here. It's very dangerous for you to be here. You don't know what this creature is capable of.
And
We've seen some inkling.
Sorry, really quick. I take. Wait, is somebody pushing Contago? No, I think I have. Who's pushing Contago?
I was
said
holding
Contago.
Contago. I'd let go of him to go assist the scout.
So I grab his shirt and I slowly move him behind my body, just so he's out of view. I don't say anything. I just. Okay, we're coming here. All right.
And then I'll
gonna look at you and
slowly
go.
move up behind Contago and Umbrakus to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
She says,
The headmistress, she asked that everyone leave. It is very dangerous. Are you students here? I don't see your robes.
No, we wanted to help, and we are adventurers.
Professional,
to help
helpful
out.
people.
Yes, this is what we do.
And sometimes seekers of knowledge.
Well, if you're going to help, I suppose there's no stopping it. Come with me.
she sort of flutters a little bit and starts to hop up the stairs.
What hurts this thing as we venture forward?
Hurts? Oh, we don't want to hurt it.
Okay, then how do you suggest we deal with it then?
Well,
What's our best course of action against this creature?
we've been trying to cordon it into a certain section of the library. But it appears to have slipped through and made it to the very dangerous tomes.
So there is a fluffy part of the library that we want it to start manifesting things from? That's where we need to push it?
A fluffy part?
Something that does not have ink monsters and necrotic slimes and poisonous things?
Oh!
Happy place.
A
A
relatively
happy place.
harmless place in the library.
Yeah, a place
You have
that's
a
nice.
children's section of the library?
Those are some of the most
Oh no,
dangerous
there's no
parts.
children's section. We have volumes about children.
Is there a culinary section? I'll have them start making some food then.
That's where the slime came from.
Oh,
Of course
Wonderful.
it is, yes.
Hey, good conversation. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Let us-
you guys are sort of saying this as she's sort of
Yeah.
walking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. My apologies. Yes. Okay, good then.
Ahead of you is a more chaotic scene of the library. Basically, every stack is sort of like overturned or blasted away or kind of, just kind of flipped onto its side. She says,
Well, Beak's here and I can fly, but I suppose the rest of you are going to have to crawl over these.
it's basically created an impasse.
well, I'm going to fly over.
It's a pretty big blockade.
Just be careful. You know, because of the last time. Just throwing that out there, bud. All right, do you think? Okay.
So she takes off. Beaks, I assume you follow?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just
I'll let
start
her take
climbing
lead.
over.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys start like climbing over these stacks. Tiburon, give me an athletics check. Just a regular one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't get over these stacks. You're trying, but with your leg incapacitated, you're just not really able to do it.
How tall is the
drag
stack?
me!
Hold on, I'm thinking
It's not
here.
that tall. It's just that his leg is basically immobile and rigid. So he's having a problem just trying to orient himself in a way that he doesn't slide like off of the stacks or anything.
Can I just like grab him by the face and throw him? Like,
I don't think I've ever.
I got you, bud. Woo! Like,
I don't think his beard isn't quite long enough just yet.
No, I don't mean like. I mean, like full and just.
It's a new
I
sport
wasn't-
he's inventing called halfling toss.
He's a half elf, not a halfling.
Yeah,
and he's
Oh.
quite large.
Oh,
Actually, I tell you what. To make it more plausible, I'll do that, and I'm like, "Okay, get ready. On jump, you're gonna jump. Ready? 1, 2, jump down. Ha! Like that.
Umrak, give me an athletics check.
Oh God!
Come on!
12. You try and throw him, completely misjudging how heavy Tiburon is, and with with all of your strength, completely, you are like just fail so hard as you try to do this. Yeah, it doesn't work. You sort of try to throw him, and you just kind of slide him on the back of this like stack that's tumbled over,
What did your
knocking
leg
out like
turn
several.
into lead? What the hell happened?
I'm a big person! Don't make fun of me for it! I don't make fun of you for being freakish and that!
What? Oh, what does that mean? What does freakish
I'm
does
just-
that mean?
Let's go around. I go.
Have you looked at yourself
Umrak, me
ever?
next.
Does this help us? No. As a tool, can you float him?
Wait, I got
I already used that. I can't do that just willy nilly all the time.
rope of climb.
To save
good.
you.
You
Nip-
got this.
Nip-Nop is
I'm
just
good.
laughing the whole time that this is going on.
Nip-Nop, do you want the big half orc man to throw us over?
He doesn't have to throw me over.
And you see like his little wings come out, like starts to
You
lift
look
up out of
like
the
a
cup.
hummingbird! Ah! I'm just angry at everything right now. Ah!
So may I use my rope of climb good to latch on to the other edge and start like hauling myself up the slope?
Sure. You can roll athletics with advantage now.
All right.
ouch!
It's too hard. It goes up every time. We're 3, 4, 6. We're making our way up there, baby.
So you try again, even with the rope's help. You're trying to like plant your foot on one of the knots of the rope, to like assist you, and you just can't do it. Like you're not used to your leg being rigid like this. It's so odd and difficult. You just can't get yourself over the friggin' bookcase.
Oh, damn it. Is it? It's like, are we? These are just bookcases? Is that what you said? Bookcases?
Yeah, they're giant. I mean, they're stacks. Like, I mean, when you go into the library, they're fucking, like 10 feet tall, 15 feet tall stacks that have sort of slammed into each other like dominoes that have just sort of like created.
And we're trying to
this-
get on top of them.
Well, we got to get over them.
That's what you guys are trying to do. I mean,
Why don't we all climb
that
up?
was your strategy.
Have Tiburon tie a rope around him, and then we haul him up all together.
Oh, I like this idea. Come here,
Tiburon's like,
Chunky. And I
got
take the rope out of his hands and I just like lasso it around him. Let's go over the shoulder, and then I try to make my way up to the top.
Okay. The
I'm
rest
assuming
of you,
the slack is long enough.
the,
Sorry,
the rest of you won't. The rest of you won't have to make athletics checks. It's just Tiburon basically because, he doesn't have the use of his leg right now. So you guys are able to clamber over without any problem. The three of you can give me an athletics check to see if you
I
can
did.
help.
Yeah, all three of us in a line grabbing the rope, and
Yeah.
we're just gonna yank it forward, and he's just
Yeah.
gonna go.
And then
All right, and an athletics check.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
Natural one.
Oh, that is so fitting, though.
I was just
so
thinking
fitting,
you
though.
watch it.
Let me see it, ladies and gentlemen. It just happened. Let me see those natural ones. All the nat ones, ladies and gentlemen. Oh
Okay.
my god. And
So it's
okay.
lucky that Corco and Azatool have rolled pretty well here, because Umrak just kind of like he just spits in his hands, like trying to grab the rope, and he used like way too much spit, and it just starts sliding out from his hands. Umrak just lets go of the rope. So Azatool, you and Corco end up pulling the whole load by yourself. But you do have enough strength between you to haul Tiburon over the stacks.
A little help here, brother, would be great.
Yes, Umrak, pull better in the future. Come on.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over me being a freak and shit. What was that? Ah! Working
Rope
the ropes.
stuff.
Working the ropes.
Hashtag rope stuff.
Hashtag rope stuff.
That's how
Okay,
we
so you
do
pull-
here in the Wick.
So you pull them over to the other side of the bookcase, and basically it's a repetition of this, like several times, to sort of get to where you need to be. So while this is going on, Beaks, you and Professor Hootmeyer are sort of floating above, and she says,
Are you sure you're here to help?
Yeah, I mean, we only met a couple days ago. I mean, just let him get to know him. Let's focus on the dragon.
she said, Drake. She holds up a feathered finger.
Excuse me.
Very
Excuse me.
important distinction.
Okay,
And your
Paper
eyes are
Drake.
a bit wide.
okay. Mine'll get wide too. Very important distinction. Paper Drake.
Yes,
Understood.
Drake.
We brought an alehouse Drake. Does that help anything?
Is it just Nip Nop?
Yes.
Just?
Then no,
I
it
think
won't
you
help any-
misunderstand. The Nipnop. It is the Nipnop.
Yes, most of the town knows Nip Nop. I don't think anyone's going to mind him particularly, but help is a strong word.
Okay. He's been very helpful to us at up to this point, so
Very much so.
his knowledge has been invaluable.
Oh, very well.
She says,
Look, there's the headmistress.
and she points to the corner, and you can see like this pretty like athletic looking elf lady with silver hair, attractive, and she it looks like she's sort of creating this ice wall, and you see like you hear the ice cracking as it raises up, seemingly out of nowhere. It sort of forms from all the particles in the air and coalesces into this solid wall of ice, and it's shaped sort of like a U, like she has it shaped off.
Look, there. She's trying to coordinate. Come, let's go.
And she starts to fly over in that direction. I'd say by now you guys have probably made your way over to the other side while this conversation is going on. And yes, you can see that the headmistress is creating this huge ice wall from floor to ceiling, sort of just making this giant U connecting to the other wall, the ceiling, and the floor. So it's sort of containing a certain area, and also kind of blocking you guys off from the situation. The three on the ground and Kintago.
It's going to be difficult to convince it to leave if we can't talk to it.
I'm out of my element here, guys. I don't know. This is on you.
Kintago,
Yes?
come here.
I'm coming. What is it?
Let's go see the headmistress, shall we?
And how do you plan on doing that? She just created an ice wall.
Wait, the ice wall
Sort
is
of like
around
look. Yeah, so the ice wall is basically from like the banistered edge of the floor and the floor to the wall and to the ceiling. So it's sort of wrapped around like this.
And she's
Okay,
in there.
and you guys are over here and she's over there.
Ah.
And I'm inside this wall now, right?
You are probably floating around the middle someplace.
Okay,
You
so
know,
we're
like-
on our way to make it inside. Is
The ice wall's already created. It's frozen solid there. But you and Professor Hootmeyer, you can fly, so you can just go around it. The rest have to figure something else out.
oh, okay.
I got this, guys. I just start sprinting towards the ice wall, and I jump and do a flying kick into it.
Yeah! Get him as a tool!
Yeah, Umrak sees Azatule like take off, and okay, sure. So give me an attack against the ice wall. A 10. This is enough to hit it. You see like this little tiny crack form.
Yeah! Let me try! And I fucking take off, shoulder it. Just.
I hear
Okay.
the Punch-Out theme from NES in my head right now.
All right.
Sure. Give me a strength saving throw, unless you have an unarmed strike there, Umrak.
No. That's strength. Here we go. Pop! Oh!
Okay.
Dang!
So you just get a number. It's not, you don't have to make an actual roll for it. I want to say it's a
I think it's like
it's a D
five
it's a
or
D4.
four.
It's a D4 plus your strength modifier.
No, I thought unarmed is just a flat.
Oh yeah, no, it's just 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. So
it's just a
so it's
4.
4. It's 4.
Okay, yeah. Nothing seems to change.
Ah! I look at Azatule, I give him a high five. We did good, buddy. Woo!
I look at Kintago. We're good, right? Like they got this. This is.
I'm going to say that if we break down the ice wall that the headmistress just put up to contain the drake, we're probably not going to be on her good side.
That is what I was saying. Perhaps we could try to go around it?
Around it would be trouble. The banister side, perhaps.
Eh,
Where are you going? Why are you leaving? What? I just imagine like we're far enough away where we didn't hear that. So what? What?
Yeah, you guys took off and ran to the ice wall.
Should we hit it again?
No!
No, we hit it again.
Did I hear hit it?
We hit it again.
Hit it?
Oh, let's hit it. Woo, let's do it again. Bah!
Can I
Punch it.
see or hear any of this?
Give me a perception check. I mean, I
Okay.
feel like it's going to be really easy. Yeah, absolutely. You hear and see all of it.
So I go, woo, hey! Get their attention.
What was that?
What the hell was that, Beaks?
He's
What?
like flying. He's flying up near the
What
center
is
of the
this?
library.
What does this mean?
What?
Go
Don't understand.
around!
Go
around!
Go down.
Do a circle punch
Where
like
is
He said
this?
find a hound.
What? You come down here. I can't. What?
He said, go around!
Oh, I look at that.
I thought I heard circle punch for sure.
I heard go down. I don't know. You want to go?
So Nipnop has joined you, Beaks, and Professor Hootmeyer as you guys sail over to the other side of the ice wall. Are you? Professor Hootmeyer is going down towards the headmistress. Are you following her?
Yeah, but I'm gonna hang back a little bit. I don't want to like just walk and be like, "Hello!" Like I'd rather maybe let Hootmeyer talk to her first so that she. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe an introduction. Maybe she'll introduce me.
Okay. So Professor Hootmeyer sort of like lands, feathers a bit ruffled, and she says, "Headmistress! Headmistress!" She looks over towards her, and she motions towards one of the bookshelves, and she's like, Professor Hootmeyer tries to like, you probably like hear her spine crack, like like she tries to, like hunch over. She's trying to like get down, and be like a little bit more stealthy, and she says, and Professor Hootmeyer is just kind of nodding, and she starts to like creep along, like hunching over, like this little old owl lady.
What does she want us to do?
She mouths something. She mouths something with her beak and just kind of points towards you, and you can hear in your head,
I think she wants us to go around and try and get to the other side. She's going to walk forward and lure the Drake into us.
Oh, good. Okay. So I'm going to hunch down and be like, why am I doing this? Where are my friends?
And you just hear the back up. Yeah, I was just saying, you hear me, and as I'm in the back, I'm like,
I'm gonna start creeping around with Hootmeyer, but I'm definitely like hanging back and watching for my crew. So
are you still flying?
No, I definitely I hang back in terms of just like I didn't want to like land next to the headmistress.
Okay.
I wanted to land behind her.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh no, that's a horrible idea.
Professor Hootmeyer's not too good at it.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a 4. So
I thought we were the brute squad.
she's kind of like hunched over. Oh, and she makes like a little squeak of a noise.
Ooh.
And the headmistress starts to run now. She starts to run forward, and she says, "Go, go!" The headmistress is yelling this. Professor Hootmeyer, oh! And she's kind of hobbling forward, running towards like the left, and trying to go around. What are you doing?
I will stay about, I want to say like 15 to 20 feet behind her, but still watching for my friends.
Okay. As you approach closer, Professor Hootmeyer stops in her tracks as she gets in between two stacks that are still up. Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
16. Okay. You notice that they have like a, just like in a library, they have sort of organizational titles on the stacks and stuff. Mm. You can see that these stacks are quite clearly labeled advanced studies.
Oh, good.
Professor Hootmeyer isn't the only one there. There's also 2 other robed figures there, but there's something strange about them.
Okay.
It looks like they're not moving, but they are standing up.
What's going on? Are those other people? Or are
So
we the ones here?
you notice that Professor Hootmeyer is, she's got her hands sort of like this, and she's not saying anything. you're just sort of seeing behind her, right? So you kind of
Right.
see like you just kind of see her feathered fingers up like this.
Is she breathing?
Looks like it.
Okay. I am going to lift my hands as well in preparation of tossing a spell out. I want to see what happens here for a second.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing on the other side of this?
So you said there was a band. There were like what are at the ends of the ice wall?
Look at it like this, right? There's a like a cross section. It's a big rectangle in the middle,
Okay.
right? It's open, and then you have the second floor just kind of wraps around the walls of the library. So probably on the far corner, there's the ice wall, and that's connected to like near the corner of the banister. So like this, right? And the ice wall is like that.
Okay, I got you. So we can like see.
You could probably get like a partial view of the other side. On the very far side, you could see that.
Okay. I look at Azatul and I go, all right, he said go around. They're going that way. Or, I mean, yeah, we're going that. No, they're going. They're going that way. No, we should go. Should we try going around the other way?
Yeah, sure. Why not? That sounds like a great idea.
Is that?
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
I'm gonna be really honest with you right now. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm really scared. There's a lot of words and a lot of science, and I don't know. And I'm trying to help, but I don't know what's going on here. So I'm a little.
Like you and me both.
Corco,
out of my element.
can we start walking?
Yes.
Let's
right.
do this.
Let's.
I feel like Corco and Tiburon are already at the banister, like
Right.
We're
with
just over here.
Kintago trying to figure out how to get across.
Let's go to the other side. I think. Just try that.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Risk Little John. All right, okay.
Walk the opposite side.
You're gonna walk? Okay.
No, I'm gonna run. It's not. There's noises. I think I should run. Is that dangerous? Like, if we run, are we gonna
Is it
get
gonna
like
make a lot of sound? Yeah, I see where you're going with
like
this.
salt? Is that a thing? I've heard that happens.
Should we belly crawl over?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna belly crawl over. Umrak has
Okay.
no idea what the fuck to expect right now. He is in a place that he's never been. The rules of the world that he has learned make no sense here. So he's just doing his best to think about.
Just to be as quiet as humanly possible.
So, Corco sees Umrak and Azatul heading off to climb back over the stacks that have fallen to try and go around the long way, right? I'm just going, where are you going?
The other way. Flanking maneuvers.
Climb. I'm just going to throw a leg over the banister, and I'm going to edge my way along the end of the ice wall around.
So what you probably can't get like a clean climb all the way across, but you can sort of dangle down Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Corco goes out, and you're sort of trying to grab onto this ledge, I guess, to maneuver your way across. Okay. And Kintago's like, be careful! And give
Tiburon
me...
sweating yet at what he's gonna have to do.
So give me an athletics check, please, Corco.
Oh god.
So you reach out for one of the one of the
No.
posts, and it's actually covered in ice. Like you didn't notice that it was covered in ice. So as you go to grab it, whoop, you slip. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
You barely hang on by one hand, and it's very awkward. You're just kind of like spinning. You're doing the thing where like your body like snaps back and like your arm gets like a little twisted, but you're hanging on.
I look back and go, that's why we were belly crawling! Don't do that!
So I've got one hand here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and get out my rope and grappling hook and toss it to the other side so I can get it out?
You can definitely try to do that. Yes. It's going to be very difficult. Give me a sleight of hand check. Okay, that will barely do it.
Oh my god!
20 will barely do it. So get your rope and grappling hook out. It's just a matter of your pack is probably open like a little bit, and just kind of feel around. You get the grappling hook and start to pull that out. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to take the end of the rope, and put it in between my teeth, so that I don't just fling the rope off with the grappling hook.
Okay.
So I'm hanging there like this, and I have my other hand, and I'm just going to go and see if I can hook it onto the banister on the other side of the ice wall.
Okay.
Oh God.
It's going to be a dexterity check, not a saving throw. Oh! Okay.
Yeah! Holy shit, man!
Wow. I'm sad I'm not there to see that.
Clack. Your grappling hook attaches to the other banister.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
And then I just once I see that it's latched on, I grab it out of my mouth with my free hand, and then I'm going to let go with the hand that's holding on to the banister and grab the rope and see if I can't just swing myself around and up.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh my god!
So Corco goes from the least graceful thing you've ever seen to the most graceful, as he just kind of like drops all his weight on the rope, and using the inertia, the movement, he just kind of flies up onto the other side.
Just like me and Azatool see him swing like this and up on the other side.
Well, it looks like he drops at first, like he just drops, but like his momentum, like
okay, got it.
Just like has him launch himself back up.
So we see,
and he times his jump so that he like lets go at the right time, so he just flies right back onto the other side.
We just see that we're like we meet. There's like a half second pause. We're just looking at each other and go, yeah!
That was amazing.
That was awesome. Oh, I don't think we have to belly crawl anymore. Let's go up to Tiburon because he's gonna need help.
I think the cheering kind of negated it. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's head back. Like we're gonna get up and like run back to Tiburon and be like, whatever we just decided to do that we thought was smart wasn't smart. So we're gonna just go with the group.
All right. Wonderful. Bro, Tiburon knows that this is next to impossible for him to repeat this feat. But I would like to take my rope of climbing, have it wrap it around myself and tie it around my girth. Okay, just like get it firmly attached.
How long is the rope?
60 feet. How long is this gap?
I wasn't talking about the gap. Just kidding. Yeah, no problem. You can. The gap is probably like 20 feet at most. So. No
Seeing
problem.
the amazing feat of just swinging across like that Corco managed, Tiburon knows that whatever he does is going to be absolutely a belly flop by comparison to that beautiful, amazing thing. So we're going to have the rope like sneak away over to where Corco is, get a firm grip on like whatever is like over there. Corco, is it on yet?
Oh yeah, it's most definitely on.
Is it like really on? Because I'm not quite as live.
Do I even see what he's talking about at this point?
So I have my rope wrapping around anything secure on the far end.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you have the banister.
All right. Does it look good? Give it a shake. Just to make sure.
I'll walk over to his rope and I'll yank out a little bit.
Test it. Give me an insight check. Fine.
Seems great, man.
Yes!
You're good.
Drop him!
You're good.
Oh my god, yes! Drop him at the perfect fucking time! Oh
I
my
just
god!
Corco
my
do this.
God,
He's
yes.
perfect. He did that so dexterously, so amazingly. I trust him. Like, you know what? His judgment on these matters, they're amazing. This is good.
So Kintago's saying, wait, you're not going to try what he just did.
Not quite. And at that point, I swing my peg leg over the banister, just getting straight up there. All right, okay. I'm holding for dear life onto this rope, and I take one hand off. I'm just okay. All right, I got this, and I'm grabbing onto the banister, and I start swinging the other leg over. Okay. All right. Okay. And I let go, expecting myself to arc across, whoosh, pendulum style.
So you have no idea like the right way to do this at all. And yeah, as soon as the rope gets like fully taut, snap, the whole fucking post that it's connected to just pulls out from the banister. And
So I'm falling?
you're falling.
All right. I'm like, Corco! And I cast Featherfall. Graceful. Beautiful. Just, so I was there. I was like, I'm like flopping. I'm out of control. And then and I'm gracefully falling down like a giant sack of potatoes that suddenly weighs like a bag of feathers.
Yeah, so you just kind of float your way back down to the ground floor.
Oh my God. All right. Well, okay. Well done. Okay. Corco, what's the plan, man? What are we doing here?
Hold on.
Don't trust him! He's a liar! He has no idea what he's talking about!
The rope was tied fine. The banister broke under your weight. That's not my fault.
I asked you to shake it!
You're also the size of a house, and you decided to swing on a rope? What's wrong with
This is
you?
a house! I'm much
That's
smaller!
not what I'm saying!
So,
all right.
I'm gonna take my rope with the grappling hook back. Now I'm gonna throw the grappling hook end over towards Umrak and tie the free end that I have onto the banister tightly, so they can just shimmy along the rope over.
Okay. Sure.
So we just like do one of these things, like
Okay.
So
Much better plan. We're
gonna do the. I'm not a fan of heights, Corco. You know this.
Yeah, but you're strong as an ox, brother. You can do this.
It's all right, Umrak. You got this. Just don't think about it. You're good at that. Just let it happen.
So you've got your rope that you with the grappling hook attached.
I basically throw the grapple back to them after I've
Okay,
tied
yeah,
it
yeah.
off onto the banister.
Okay.
Maybe you should go first as a tool to make sure that I know how to do it right.
How far is it down to where?
Probably like
fell?
30 feet.
All right. I get up on the banister or whatever on it, and I'm just gonna pretend like I grab it, but I miss it. Pretend that I'm like kind of falling like this a little bit. Like, oh, hoorah! Oh no! And then I'm gonna do a front somersault and land on the ground.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check as you try to. Are you tightrope walking this rope?
I'm just gonna fall down to the ground.
Oh,
Like,
you're just gonna tumble down.
I'm gonna try to scare him a little bit and just be like, oh no! Oh no! And then I'm gonna use like slow fall as I'm falling.
Oh my God!
Why are you falling?
Oh
I'm
my
gonna let him be by himself down there.
Okay. Sure. Give me an acrobatics check though. Let's see how gracefully you do this. Oh yeah, like he looks really convincing. Like he looks like he's fucking falling.
Fuck you.
Your turn.
Fuck. What about Kintago? I look at Kintago. Are you gonna be able to do this? We gotta get you over there.
Well, of course. You see him like touch like a hand to his chest, and he starts to levitate up. And he just
Right.
flies over to the other side.
Right. Okay.
Child's play.
Thanks for the heads up there, Houdini. All right, I grab the rope and I'm like,
Are you talking about Professor Houdini?
I'm not talking to you. Get out of my head. All right. So I
She doesn't work here anymore.
I'm focusing. Get out of my head. Damn it. Ah! All right. So again, so Boomrock, leg it up, leg it over, other leg, and he's like doing it like where he's just like, I'm just fucking, And he's like braced, all of his muscles are tense. He's like, he's sweating so much right now. He's sweating so much. His eyes are wide open.
And you're how tall, Umrak?
Oh, I think I'm like 6'4".
I think even more than that. Aren't you
Was
like
I?
6'7" or something?
Was I? Okay.
I don't know. It should be on
It's
your
on your
character
the bio part of your character sheet.
No, it's not because my bio sheet's weird. Remember? Anyway, yeah. My bio sheet's weird. Doesn't have anything on it because it's fun. I don't know why that happened, but unless hold on. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. He is just sweating and panicking right now so much, and he leans over and I'm guessing like if the banister's like here, like in the middle of his back, maybe something like that. Then the rope would be like somewhere like in the middle, or like maybe he's straddling the rope.
Okay.
Oh, right. Thank you. So he's I'm straddling the rope, and I grab it, and I'm just, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this, man.
You can do this, brother. It's just pulling yourself along a rope.
It's not that far down if you fall.
Shut up! You can float. Right.
You just float a little bit faster than me.
Just look at me, brother, and inch your way along the rope. You'll be fine. Just look at me. Don't look down. Don't listen to them. Just look at me.
So Umrak hears this, or I hear this, and I open my eyes, and I'm looking straight at Corco, and I'm like, okay, and he moves his hands a little far, or I move my hands a little farther out, and I lean forward, and I just do this. Like that. Because I'm on top of it, and I'm not hanging already, but I'm just like, I'm moving forward, and I throw my weight in and go, oh no, God, no!
You're fine. You're fine. Just hook your feet and pull yourself along with your hands. You'll be fine.
And then just like legs like this, and I'm like, ah!
Okay. Give me an athletics check, Umrak.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
A 10. Okay. So you're having a lot of trouble just kind of like hanging onto the rope, because every time you sort of move, the rope like makes a noise. You know, like it's just kind of like it just kind of does like. So you're inching yourself like super slow, just like you go like one hand over the other.
Breathe, brother. Just breathe. You're doing fine.
The rope starts doing this.
It's natural. You're in the middle. You're a big guy. Just keep going.
This is the worst thing ever!
And just like from a spectator's point of view, he's going so slow on the rope.
Hey,
You know, he's
Umrak,
probably made it like 2 feet away from the banister by now. Like he's just inching his
How far do I
way,
have to go?
like 20 feet.
I look at him. I yell, "Hey, Umrak, Remember that time in Honeypore when that thief tried to pick your pocket and you went to grab him and take your purse back from him and it was back on your belt?
Yeah, wasn't that you?
Yeah. What are you going to do about it, brother?
You son of a bitch! Ah!
Give me an athletics check with advantage.
And
13. Okay. Your newfound rage allows you to move a little bit quicker. You're still going slow, but you're yelling a lot.
just in the distance,
Hurry up,
just like,
Urak! We're gonna start throwing books at you.
So probably by now, Azatool and Tiburon, you guys have walked to the other staircase on the western side of the library. I would assume.
I was actually just going to like have my rope like work its way up there the 30 feet and like with it braced on my body offer Azatool a clear path up in the meanwhile.
Okay. So yeah, you could have absolutely connected the rope up to the second floor to one of those super sturdy posts.
Azatool, after you.
Are you sure you don't want any help? Or
I mean,
you got
when you get up there, you can haul me up.
Oh, touche. Thank you very much, sir. And I'll just go over there. Just climb on up.
Sure. Give me an athletics check with advantage. 22. There's
hey! We
So
had so many
graceful.
crits today.
So
Holy crap.
Azatool just climbs up with his hands only, like he doesn't even use his legs. He's one of those guys. He just looks like a spider monkey climbing up this rope, like right up, no problem. Hops on up, joins Corco.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Umrak is still scream crawling. And he's going so slow. Like it's just
It might be
probably
alive.
he feels like a snail like that's going maximum speed. You know, like he I feel like Umrak perceives himself like with the wind like blowing past him, so he's like he's traveling so fast, but he's just so slow.
I'm just gonna keep trucking and keep screaming.
Eventually, Umrak makes his way to the other side.
Hey!
Tiburon, what are you doing?
All right, now that Umrak is over there. All right, now, you got this. Just take the end of the rope there and just haul me up. I have faith in you all. You're very good.
Do not spit on your hands this
I actually
time.
look at the other two quite pointedly. Like, should we?
I mean,
just
I can just
punched
leave.
Corco
I
in the
don't
arm.
need to help up there. If you want to do this on your own, I'll just walk away.
All right. Yeah. After I punch Corco in the arm, Dick! I grab the rope. Like, come on! And I'm pissed off, but like, pissed off gives me energy.
Well, if anybody's helping you, you have advantage on pulling up Tiburon.
Yeah, we're all
So
going
you-
right.
to pull them off.
So you can roll. Everybody's sort of trying to help you out. So give me an athletics check, Umrak, with advantage. Okay, 14. Tiburon starts to lift off the ground. You guys are all kind of shocked as like all three of you are pulling and expecting it to not be this hard, but it's actually like significantly harder than you thought it was, and you're just pulling. You guys are pulling, but it's slow going.
You're
It's
going
like-
on a diet!
Continue on. You have this. No problem. Just sort of swinging there.
Or are you using sleight of hand and not pulling? Put your back and do it.
He hit me in the arm! It hurts!
Oh,
Shut up and pull!
Heave-ho!
Yeah, it's one of those situations where Tiburon is just like, heave! And he's tied like around like through the legs or something, you know, he's got the rope there. And, heave! He's not helping like at all. You guys are just like
there's just like a shot
Peter's
from
still
like
2 inches off the ground.
Just imagine there's like a shot from behind the bookcases, and you don't see anything except for a rope and 3 guys screaming, and then all of a sudden this like really round guy just ha ha
And
Oh my God.
slowly but surely, Tiburon makes his way up. Beaks. You see Professor Hootmeyer, who's kind of frozen there. She says, "Okay, take it easy. There's no reason to do anything extreme. Just put the book down." Beyond Professor Hootmeyer, you can just barely see something the size of about a small dog made of what looks to you like folded paper, almost like a parchment. And it appears to be some kind of creature, but you can only see like a little bit of it, just maybe like part of a shoulder and a head. But it definitely has a sort of lizard-like appearance. It is perched on top of an open book, and you can see that it's got its paw, or like a claw, talons, whatever, sort of look like they're half into the book, like the surface of the book, like folded in. You know, like it looks like it's sort of reached into the book. It says,
I looked for this before the first time I arrived.
"That is very dangerous. Ooh. Perhaps we can all talk first."
I have done so much talking. Talking doesn't seem to get us anywhere. And this has been a grand day. So much fun. So many words.
There are lots of words. Many words. Words that would not cause great harm if they are disturbed.
But they are not as fun. Your associates sought to take the book from me.
What have you done to them?
I merely used some of the text in this book to bind them. I assure you, they are quite safe.
Safe? Like the other strange creatures that you have summoned?
Or awakened. Awakened from the books that you have kept them in. Such imprisonment is wrong. Don't you agree?
I don't. They were kept in those books for a reason. If they are left to their own devices, people could get hurt. Maybe worse. It is very important that you do not let what's inside that book out.
But I am feeling so boisterous today. Perhaps part of it.
And he starts like swirling. No, please. We have other things that you might be interested in. And she does this.
Yeah. There's an area that I know of that holds so many texts and such rich histories. You could learn so much about so many people.
And who is this one? A student?
I am a friend.
Friend is the curious word. Have you ever studied the word before?
He's looking at you.
I feel as though I have a very firm grasp on what that term means.
And what does this word mean to you?
Two individuals that like to help one another in a way that is mutually beneficial.
Perhaps companion. Perhaps confidant.
Perhaps.
What about playmate? Surely a friend can be called a playmate.
Define play.
I defined play as having fun, as enjoying myself in a way that I would not normally do, one that interrupts work. But perhaps definitions are different for everyone. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
So you would say that words are not bound by any particular phrase. They can mean many things, yes?
If skewed, yes.
I hold the same thoughts, the same ideals. Why should we bind words to dictionaries, to histories? They should be free to explore their meanings.
In a physical form, you mean?
What is physical to you may not be to something else. It is all about perception.
Well put. Well put.
Tell me of this place that I might be interested in. One other spoke of me of such places before, earlier today.
Oh?
Yes. He is the one that let me out of this. Out of the place that I was trapped in before.
Do you
With his
happen
help.
to remember his name?
Names are so confining.
Indeed.
I do not believe this creature gave me its true name.
Could you describe the creature?
He starts to draw like with his talon, sort of swirl in the book, and you can start to see this ink rise up and form like like an odd 2D / 3D model. Like it's almost like a drawing where it's sort of wrapped around itself, and it's been elongated. And you see Tiburon. You
Okay.
see, like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah, I see. He led you here and you enjoyed yourself, yes?
Well, he provided me a means to arrive here.
Okay. Well, I happen to know that individual, and I contain knowledge of another place that would be a lot of fun to play.
What is this place?
There is a town by the name of Hamipur. There is a large stone structure known as the Gall of Gertige. It is filled with documents about histories of people, all the wrongdoings they've ever done, all of their wealth contained on paper, and it is so disorganized. They're everywhere. Stacks, scrolls, books. Imagine how much you have to play with there.
So as you say the word disorganized, you hear. And you can see the creature sort of like rustle a bit. Give me a persuasion check after the break.
Oh no! Come on, that was so good.
I was
Damn it!
After the
Oh.
We're gonna take our second break, guys. If you haven't done so, please follow all these wonderful people. We have some more roleplay to do tonight, so
Oh my
make sure you
God.
stick around. Go ahead and give everybody a follow, and let's take a 5-minute break.
Oh god damn it!
See you in 5, folks.
Doodles.
Welcome back from the break. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here. This is Natural Ones. If you're new here and wondering what the hell's going on, this is Would You Kindly's 5th edition campaign in Wax Stevens' homebrew world, where he kicks us around and generally makes us suffer and make weird rolls and stuff. How you doing?
Yay! Whack, you have some RC? You look pained. A nice
RC, best
frosty
cola
glass of
on
RC.
Twitch.
Now we need a Natural Ones RC emote.
Oh my god, yes.
It should just be Umrak's face that's just in RC Cola colors.
Oh my god.
And like his eyes are R and C.
That'd be beautiful.
I think Corco's face would be one of them.
Sponsored by RC Cola.
There you go.
Yay.
Yay.
The yay should be smaller.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back to Natural Ones. Beaks, you got a roll to make for me.
I do.
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
Persuasion. Oh god.
Mm.
I'm so
Sponsored.
scared. This is not my strong suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everything was going so well up until now.
Drop them!
We need
Oh,
to see some
no.
serious spam for this Natural
Yeah,
One.
guys, go nuts, guys. Let me see those nat ones. Oh, God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That was awful.
I
So
had
it
that
says-
sense. There was a danger sense. It was like,
So it says a gale, a jail, a prison, a penitentiary, a detention center, a stockade. You wish me to go to yet another prison.
What prison can hold you, though? You can bend the rules at your own whim.
You hear the crinkling sound of paper again, and it says, I think not. And you see it dip like its entire arm into the book.
Create
no.
water. Create water. I create 10 gallons of water right over his head.
Oh!
Okay. Roll me initiative. And this just
Oh, no.
purely to see who acts first here.
Okay.
Oh!
My heart is racing right now. I am petrified.
I gotta see what its modifier is.
Okay. I want this to work so bad.
I would have taken the 20 on the persuasion in the future, Beaks.
yeah, right.
Thanks.
say-
Right. Thank you. It's been noted.
Oh, God, hold me, Rob! I'm so scared!
You guys just have ESP. You're just holding each other
Okay.
in the foyer just because you feel like
So-
something's wrong.
So, the water erupts, splashes on the paper drake before it can stick its hand into the book. And as it does, you can see it start to you can see that it starts to fold oddly and just kind of it looks like it's starting to sort of change its shape a little bit under the water, and it sort of makes itself into as thin a piece of paper as it can, so that the water just kind of splashes down off of it, and it angles itself so it hits basically as little surface as possible as the water splashes down on it. and it's covered in water, and you can see some streaks on the paper, and the book completely drenched. And you hear, no! And it sort of like pulls back away from the book. The headmistress comes flying around the corner, and you see this giant swirling ball of frost splash out from her hands, and a cone of cold freezes. No!
Holy shit! No way! That was amazing!
I hug Hoots. I hug
Professor Hootmeyer.
Hootmeyer. I hug Hootmeyer and go.
And she says, "Ah, ah, ah, let me go! Let me go!"
I'm sorry. I got excited. We did it. We did the thing.
And so, as this happens, the rest of you sort of join the situation here. You probably are like trotting over. And the headmistress sort of adjusts her robe.
As we walk up, though, like me and Umrak, like kind of like we sprint up. And let's go, like, have no fear.
We are
The
here!
heroes are here.
Yes! We shall vanquish the evil! Do we do good?
I just look at Tiburon and I'm just shaking my head, just like, okay.
I expected it from Umrak. But as a tool,
He's kind of rubbing off on me a little bit.
I just kind of like nod and I'm like, we look like badasses.
I think so. No, we totally do.
Yeah. We just stand there.
Jesus.
So the headmistress sort of like fixes her hair and straightens her robe, which is already like perfect. There's not a fucking wrinkle in it. And she says, Professor Hootmeyer, it appears that the situation is under control. Have you seen Professor Gray? She says, Oh, Professor Gray. She says, I forgot all about her. I think she was on the western side of the library. She seemed to be chasing one of those odd ink creations. Good. She says, if you could please... she says, wait, if Professor Gray is there, then who is this? And she sort of motions towards the other robed person, which is... she sort of like circles around. She says, I told all of the students to leave. She says, why was a student here? She says, all right, find Professor Gray. We need to have her whip up an alchemical concoction to release this binding. Very well, headmistress. As for you, and she points towards Beaks, she says, what are you doing back in the library? I told you that we had everything under control.
Understood, but my aim is to aid at all costs. That is what I do. So if I feel that I can help, I help.
She looks at your like vestments, which clearly have markings of Talos on them, and she says, odd. I do not remember Talos being such a god. Yet you serve him.
I preach his word with storm, thunder, and lightning. I level the playing field by utilizing his hand that guides me to even the playing field for people who can't defend themselves.
Who was minding Kintago on the way over to here, by the way?
Oh, I've been keeping an eye on it.
Well,
Well, he's flying. So
Okay.
how have you been doing that, Corco?
Oh, I was mostly just watching.
Okay. Because he definitely would have tried to fly away, 100%. How would you have stopped him?
Oh shit.
At that point,
He's gone.
it
There's
depends on
no
how high
way.
he was above us, or if he was down at the ground level. Because you said he levitated up and flew straight over.
Yeah, he just kind of levitated over.
I would've
You know,
tackled
he
his ass.
flew over.
But
Okay.
he was near me though, right? He wasn't near Porco.
You guys were all hauling the rope up. So I mean, I'll tell you what.
I think he's gone.
Okay.
Like a fresh balloon you got from a restaurant. He's out of there.
So you lifted the rope up.
Right. Then the headmistress showed up after that.
Well, you guys were sort of walking over. There's time in between. And he rolled pretty high on his stealth check just now.
Oh no.
So I'm going to say that he managed to get away.
Ah.
If you specifically didn't go to help with the rope for Tiburon,
Fair
I'd say
enough.
that yes, you might have been able to stop him, but he rolled. I got a 16 on my stealth check. I'm guessing he got away.
Can I see if I noticed that?
Yeah, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
I was actually just gonna yell, "Hey, where's Kintago?" Still standing like this.
I think he means.
Ooh, yeah, no.
Yeah, you lost track of him as soon as like everybody started falling on the rope or whatever. He
Gotcha,
started
gotcha.
losing track. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yep.
Yep.
So Kintago is gone, and you probably didn't notice when you guys were pulling up Tiburon, but after the fact you noticed for sure. Like he pieced out. Yeah. So I mean, you guys are there
Was
too.
nobody keeping an eye on Kintago? I'll say that very loudly.
Excuse.
Oh, pardon me. I was just taking down a paper drake. Oh!
We fixed.
The headmistress just kind of clears her throat.
Hi. Hello, ma'am. We're here to help.
I saw you all outside, and I asked you specifically not to interfere. Why are you here now?
Because you needed the help.
I had everything in hand. It would have been
Perhaps.
fine.
But it's definitely contained
And-
now.
And you risked your lives. She says, one of my students decided not to listen to me, and here he is, bound by some strange magic. I can't even seem to recognize it. This paper drake has caused disturbance, and I hear you mention Kintago. Kintago was here. Is that the person that was outside with you? I didn't see his face.
Unconscious, yes.
You can actually see, like, the muscles in her jaw clench.
I understand how that feels right now, trust me.
Where is he now?
He slipped away while we were pulling up our companion from below.
I take it he had something to do with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is why we dragged him in here, to help us clean it up.
Then... And who are you exactly? Why are you even in the Scholars College?
I'm Corco. This is my brother Unrak. These are our companions, Beaks, you've already met, Azatul, and Tiburon. We came here to seek knowledge on the Andranjani.
You seek the Andren Jinhi. You seek knowledge.
Yes.
You have come to the right place, but at a poor time. The Andren Jinhi are not my area of specialty. Arcane studies are, and I hate to say it, but Professor Hootmeyer here works in tandem with Kintago
Oh,
teach.
no.
theoretical studies, and I suppose the category would be miscellaneous. That is Kintago's expertise. Sort of everything else. The things that most people don't take an interest in.
I actually reach both hands up to my temple, ready to start massaging them in little circles with a very annoyed look on my face. Of course it would be him.
Headmistress, we're not here. We're here right now because of a terrible series of events that we never meant to be a part of. But we're here now. We simply wanted to find our friend Tiburon here, who was locked in Kintago's castle, or tower rather. To which certain events happened, and somehow with his escape, the paper Drake also escaped. However, at any of this, it wasn't his fault. And it couldn't have been his fault. He didn't know any better. We didn't know what was going on. We just wanted to save each other and continue on our way. And we're here to find something very specific. And when we realized that the events that had happened and what we were wrapped up in was something greater than us, we realized that we had somewhat of responsibility to you and this city that has been so hospitable to us. And we did the responsible thing and helped out where we could because we were a helping hand and we have experience in these matters. So we're here now trying to help you. And we would only hope that we could utilize the city's worth, what it's known for. And I understand that Kintago may be somebody we may need to talk to. And with Beaks helping, I'm hoping that may buy us some favor in working with Kintago. And I use the word working loosely. But I do mean to say, we come here in peace, we mean to help, and we only mean to use the city for what it's supposed to be used for. Knowledge.
She's staring at Tiburon like...
Meanwhile, Tiburon has spent like this whole conversation just hand over his face, just like trying not to say anything. Nobody's like brought anything up. Like he was there through Korko's very diplomatic discussion. It's like, okay, Korko did really good. Didn't say a single word. He's doing great. This is perfect. And then the moment Umrak opens his giant orcish mouth, oh my God! What the hell, Korko? He starts like, shut up! Why are you doing this? Why are you saying more words? Everything you say is the worst thing in the world. and now Tiburon's just like off the side.
I just look at Umrak and I'm like, well spoken, brother. Now to be fair,
Umrak, give me a persuasion check, please.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
you can do it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Not bad.
So,
Oh no! Come on! What did she
I don't like
roll?
that laugh. I don't like
What
that
did
laugh
she
at all.
roll?
Can you see that?
Is that a 19?
That's a 19.
Damn it!
That is a 19, my friend.
Um,
Son of a bitch! Can't say I didn't try. Fuck.
so she says. So she says, you had a hand in freeing that paper drake. She's looking at you, Tiburon.
Yes. Very unintentionally, but yes. I was in Contago's tower. His tomfoolery teleported me there. I was alone in a locked room. The drake showed up. I did not know anything about a paper drake. And it helped me escape the tower. I did not realize it was helping itself escape the tower. I mean, I told Professor Gray about it as soon as I found out that it was a bad thing. I was bringing help here. Very sorry. This is not exactly. I apologize because I feel like this was not my intention, and you should probably really consider that. I feel like I was directly involved in it, but not entirely responsible. Just keep that in mind. I apologize very much so.
And it's like quiet for a second. You guys can like hear the sound of like probably like another stack in the library just kind of like falling over, like crack boom.
And that Contago was involved. He's not here, but we can be angry at him, like split the anger, equal measure at the maybe more to Contago. But I know I was partially responsible. I didn't know. No one should have a paper drake. Why would Contago have a paper drake in his tower? That doesn't make any sense. He's crazy. I don't even know what it was. And like 5 minutes after I met it, I realized it's really, really bad to have a paper drake. Why would there be a paper drake here?
Tiburon,
the room. So like Tiburon just like super and like you hear this like cracking of like thunder and like the reverberation like of all the stuff around you as she casts thaumaturgy, and she says, enough.
Headmistress.
Reverberates. She's not speaking loud, but her thaumaturgy is just boom.
Headmistress. If hopefully
She holds
to...
up a hand.
Hmm.
I've had enough of explanations. I think I understand the gist of the scenario. What we need to do now, first and foremost, is we need to contain the rest of the problems that the Drake has created. If you would like to help, as you say you would,
Very much so.
for now, the biggest help that you can be would be to please cut a chunk out of that ice that I've created. Do not injure the paper drake. Please. Cut around it. Take the ice. And please, I will have you meet up with another professor. We have a place where we can keep the paper drake for now, until we are able to release it somewhere safely.
It's not Contago's tower, right?
She's just staring at you.
Right. It's not his tower. That'd be stupid. Sorry.
And you were doing so well, brother. Of course, Headmistress will be happy to help.
We'd love to.
Very happy.
The professors that are not bound will clean up the rest of the mess that is still left. I believe that Professor Gray... Kaboom! You hear this loud, like, explosion. Has everything under control for now. She says, Professor Hootmeyer, please assist her. I'll be with you shortly. Professor Hootmeyer starts to fly off. And she says, They did try to help, Professor. Professor Hootmeyer, I have this under control. Thank you. She like out of the corner of her eye. You're like, she gives you one of those kind of looks. She gives you a little the RC Cola face, and
RC Cola face. TM, would you kindly?
yeah. And she flies off. The headmistress walks up to you, Tiburon. She gets about within arm's reach. And she says, "Is there something wrong with your leg?"
I may have kicked Contago. I was very angry. It was not appropriate. It's a little stiff.
I suppose you signed the contract when you entered this city.
I feel like that's pretty much obligatory from what I've heard. I think it might be related.
An astute observation. What was your first indication? The writing traveling up your leg? And you can notice now that she's got this faint glow on her eyes.
Ooh, little bit. Yeah, no, that's kind of where I noticed it. I forgot a little bit.
Yes, you did. Unfortunately, there is nothing that can be done about this. The contract you signed was quite binding.
That's unfortunate. By the way, I see the glow at her eyes. Is there anything more to it? Is it just like a slight glow there?
You can roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
When she says that, I'm going to itch around my missing eye here.
So, you would gather that she probably has a detect magic spell activated right now.
Got it. So nothing, not gonna wear off. It's just how it goes.
Did you think the contract was a joke?
No,
Something that you could so easily discard?
no, but I wasn't given a copy to review.
You
Head
signed it,
asked.
did you not?
I requested a copy in
She
duplicate.
says, but you signed the contract.
Yes.
Perhaps it would have been wise of you to review it before you signed this contract.
Maybe. I mean, I'm living with it at the moment. It's not pleasant, but I'm living with it.
Well, I'm afraid you will have to live with it for the rest of your life.
Okay. Maybe. No. Okay. All right. Are you sure? Nothing to be done. Maybe no.
Headmistress, to be fair, we all went to sleep last night, comfortably tucked away in the Lost Traveler Inn. And from what we're told, Contago's magic moved us to different locations throughout the city. Some to very dangerous places within the city.
Such as which?
The ruins,
Places.
perhaps.
His tower.
His tower.
Naked on the lake. I'll stop talking.
Best.
Nice breakfast.
As a tool,
You got breakfast?
not helping.
I haven't eaten all day.
One of our companions, as a matter of fact, is still missing.
Wait, what?
Oh my God, Kajiri!
Oh.
Oh, we forgot about him!
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nip
crap!
Nop.
No! Wait. I totally forgot about Kajiri. Everything with a paper drink and Nip Nop and Ah! What do we do?
Now, I might be wrong, Headmistress, but in most civilized places, teleporting one without their consent is considered an egregious attack.
Your argument is interesting, but it is not my place to decide what the contract deems as violence.
Is there someone that we could talk to whose place it is?
That is complicated. There is no one that I can think of that is within your reach.
Current.
And figuratively.
Dumb it down. Dumb it down. Dumb it down.
But if we could reach this person, or being, who would we have to speak to?
It is not my place to say. Perhaps you can speak with one of the druids. They may be willing to speak to you about it, but it is not my place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to take care of the rest of the problems that this paper drake has created. She sort of takes like a look around the library and closes her eyes and shakes her head. So much damage. Gives Tiburon one, like, again, it doesn't have like a glare, but she's got a pretty awesome like resting bitch face. You know, she's generally like pretty emotionless from what you guys see on her face, but she says, quite a mess. Excuse me. And she starts to like head off.
Tiburon, I think you should offer to help her clean this up.
No.
I still have one good leg for kicking. I am just
No.
going to say that. That's all I have.
No,
But I can. You still use that one leg for
Tiburon,
kicking.
it's
just
not,
do what she asked.
It's not done yet. All right? We will talk to the druids. I'm sure they will look with disfavor upon Cantago willy-nilly transporting people throughout the city.
Can I get down? Essentially, what I want to do is, I want to. Well, I'm gonna try to get down the ice. I don't know how high the ice wall is. Is it about 30 feet?
Yeah, I'd say each floor is probably about 30 feet. Or
So it's just a straight drop down.
Well, the ice wall doesn't connect down through the floor. It's just on the second floor, connecting from the floor to the ceiling.
Okay. So essentially, I want to get to the paper drake because I want to start cutting it out.
Oh, so this is the paper drake isn't an ice wall. It's a cone of cold that she cast. So it's the paper drake is about the size of a small dog. It's probably in like a chunk of ice that's sort of shaped like a V.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
It's frozen the water that Beaks dropped, and that was about 10 gallons plus the paper drake and whatever water vapor was in the air. So
Gotcha.
maybe about the size of a fish tank or so.
All right.
A little bit bigger.
I want to like, I've got my axe and I kind of want to like lightly just see if I can start doing exactly what she asked me to do. And like doing my best to make sure I'm like, okay, we're going to get it like this. Don't fucking touch it. Just do it the nicely. Yes.
Where is Umrak going, and what is he doing exactly?
He's
trying to cut the paper
basically trying to chip out the paper drake, sort of make it in a more manageable chunk, because it's a big hunk of ice right now, and that probably weighs a good, several
Not cutting
hundred.
the paper drake out of the ice. I'm cutting the ice off of the ground and the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly what she asked.
Yes.
Is anybody helping him? Because this is going to take a while.
Yeah,
I only have blunt weapons, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
give Umrak some guidance.
I'll help him with using fireball to heat up his axe a bit, so it cuts it.
We'll take our time. No, I'll
Are you
I'll
sure,
see
brother?
him kind of.
I don't mind. I can
no,
do
no.
it. It's just
It's okay.
all right.
It's okay. I got
I mean,
this.
I could help out if you want.
Yeah,
I've got darts. I love these things.
that's a-okay.
but they're
I'm gonna
great
take
for
this.
chipping.
Yeah, I know they are, but I got this. We're okay. Don't you worry. I am just going to carefully do this. We may be here for a while, but that's okay because you saw what this thing just did. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do it right. And we're going to be in favor of the headmistress. And she's not going to turn us into like a newt or something like that. All right? That's good.
Okay, so Umrak by himself is going to do this. We're going to have you roll an athletics check.
And he did give me guidance, right?
Yeah, and guidance. And this is going to just determine like how long this takes.
Okay, so athletics, just straight up athletics?
Athletics and guidance is another D4 after that, I believe. Okay. It's a D4, right? Beaks.
Yep. Beaks.
I believe so. Yes, it's an extra D4.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, 16 and a D4 for 3, 19. Okie doke. So you're able to make like decent time on this. This is probably going to take you like 15 minutes or so of just like chipping away, which is very fast, because this might take you like an hour otherwise.
I also want to make sure, just if that changes the time at all, I want to make sure that I'm doing it right.
You're playing it safe, you're not going too close to the paper drake to the point where you might chop a wing off or something. Okay. So yeah, it takes you a good 15-20 minutes to sort of get this thing sort of fashioned out of the ice, and you probably get like a chunk to start to like slide out of this shape.
During this time, I'm going to ask the group a question here. So while we're waiting here, so guys, we've been through a lot of fights up to this point. How would you guys say I've kind of been doing? Like, if I've been doing all right, like, job I've been doing, if I'd actually been helpful to you guys at all?
You kidding me?
You're as much a help as any of us. We're a team.
See, because where I come from, my character is shaped upon how well I do in battle. So to know that makes me feel really, really good about myself, because I didn't have a very good upbringing, per se. So it means a lot to me to you guys let me know that I'm doing all right.
Listen, Azatool, if you weren't doing good, you'd have been dead by now.
I feel like I've been pretty close a couple times. I feel like I've almost been dead weight up to this point.
If you get close to dying, I'm not getting close to dying. You're doing that. So keep doing that. You're doing amazingly.
Think about this as a tool. If you hadn't have gotten me out of that slime, I'd be dead.
That means a lot to me, guys.
Coughs up like a fucking slime ball.
Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't have been there to get Beaks out of the slime.
Is it safe to say that I can call you guys my friends?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
The best. And I just hobble up, arm around his shoulder. Big old clap.
Aww.
Where everybody knows your name.
I can make that happen.
You said something about breakfast. Do you have any of that left?
Yeah, I could use some of that.
I'm
That'd be
still
nice.
a little.
Tiburon,
I haven't had a good chance.
Tiburon, you're going on a diet. You broke a banister.
I won't eat anything between breakfast and lunch, but it's been several hours since I was supposed to have breakfast. I think some humanity is in order.
You've got ample reserve.
Yeah, you're doing
You're
fine,
right.
bud.
And I reach into my snack pouch. Good thinking.
Take out this like ancient fermented cheese.
Oh no!
As I see him reaching for a snack pouch, I want to steal it from him.
Okay, how do you do this?
Because I'm literally like reaching. I know the snack pouch is there.
I'm just gonna like give Umrak a kind of a head indication to distract him real quick, so I can sneak around a bit.
I just punch him in the chest.
You just punched Tiburon right in the chest.
Like not like hard enough to damage him, but like like knock the wind out of him. Just like
I mean, I will let you
sorry,
know,
you had to fly.
I'm not planning on standing there to be punched in the chest. I'm just gonna let you know.
Sure.
I just, like,
So you're gonna roll versus his AC, basically. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw, Umrak, which is gonna be the same as a punch for you. See if you beat Tiburon's AC here.
Boop.
I mean,
60.
that beats my AC.
Oh!
Again, I don't want to hurt him. I just want to take the wind out of him.
I guess I'm gonna just double over in pain. Oh.
God, sorry. I put a little more stank on that than I should have. There was a fly on you, and it was
Why would
huge.
you punch me?
I'm sorry. It was enormous.
That doesn't
Okay.
seem like a good idea. Last time I kicked someone, my leg stopped working. Why would you do that?
I wasn't trying to hurt you. There was a fly.
Umrak.
I saw.
Umrak,
Yeah.
your hand starts to stays clenched. You notice that you can't seem to open it up.
I just tapped him though.
Guys, I thought we said we were
I
friends.
just tapped him. Damn it.
That was a bad. What were you even thinking? Like, why would you punch me?
I was trying to
food out.
I wasn't trying to hurt you.
Why would you do it though? It doesn't
I'm
make any sense.
I'm huge, and I overlook my own strength, and now
Wait, so you're huge, so you just punch people? What even is that?
I'm sorry.
Corco, do you want to make a sleight of hand with advantage?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Oh wow.
You start laughing super loud as you realize that Umrak has this writing start to double over his hand.
Yeah.
And Umrak, you can't unfist your hand. Your whole wrist gets rigid. And I would assume your dominant hand is the one you punched him with, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So your right hand.
Yep.
Corco's like laughing for a second as he's like digging into your snack pack.
Do I notice it?
Absolutely.
What the heck? What are you doing? Stop stealing my stuff! I need that food! I'm hungry! First I get punched and now you steal from me! We were just doing the thing where we were friends! I thought we were friends! This is not how
I'm
you
doing
treat
this for your own
friends.
good,
But
Tiburon.
that's what friends do.
Friends do not punch each other and steal from each other! I'm a very definition of friends! People
Well,
call me a
that's-
bad friend and even I know this is not how you do friend things!
But that's what I know is friends.
That's me too.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
mean,
only
punch
thing I
each
know.
other in the gut and
Corco,
steal your things?
We're
Corco
looking out for
knows
your
what-
health.
By
How's that not
punching
being a
me?
friend? Well, no. We're preventing you from
Listen.
eating rotten food that's been in there for weeks.
Then give me good food.
No. Okay, listen. All right. Number one, fuck. Number two, if I wasn't your friend, I would have wounded you. Which this doesn't make any sense because I didn't wound you. Thanks, world. But number two, we're doing this for your own good. All right. He's right. You broke a fucking banister. All right. You broke a banister. You are an immeasurable asset to the team in the weirdest of ways. There are so many times I hate your guts, Tiburon. You are insufferable sometimes. But you know something? You help. And you do what's right, even though you drive me nuts.
In the
But
worst possible ways, you generally do what's right, but yeah.
you do what's right, and you're a friend, and we do this because this is what friends do. I don't know what kind of friends you grew up with, but this is how friends work, man. This
Friends
is how
do not magically curse each other's limbs by punching each other. That's a bad idea for friendship.
Yeah, but I did that to myself. That's not.
Another thing,
I-
Tiburon, that friends do, friends forgive each other for things like that.
If you just give me a little bit, I don't know, a loaf of bread,
Here's
maybe.
a piece of jerky.
You don't.
I'll take a piece of jerky. That
Just-
sounds amazing.
Forgive Umrak his aggression against you.
I feel like this is like.
Jerky.
I will take the jerky, but that is not nearly enough. I would normally have like a
Keep
half
the jerky,
dozen eggs
Corco. Keep
at
the
the
jerky.
least
Let's move. We
for
got shit to
breakfast.
do.
A few.
Keep the
like
jerky.
A ham steak's worth of jerky.
Yeah, keep the
That's
jerky.
most of my
No.
jerky. No.
Tiburon, if you can wait, and get back to the Lost Travelers Inn. Penelope makes an amazing breakfast. It's totally worth the wait. Just hold on for a second.
One
I
piece of
promise
jerky
you, it.
and meal at the Lost Travelers Inn. I go to take the jerky.
Don't you let go of that.
I'm hungry. Please.
He didn't say sorry.
Say-
Or he
say-
didn't forgive me.
Say
He
you-
didn't forgive
Say
me.
you forgive him.
I forgive you, Umlak.
Here.
All right, fine. And I start eating it, just thinking, his hand now. It's good jerky.
Oh, shit. We got to talk to some druids.
If
Oh.
we're done thinking with our stomachs, I
So yeah,
would
you
love
can't
to
even
take this
bend your
paper drink.
wrist.
Oh, it's just so it's like here to like here, like just like
Oh yeah, it's like to your forearm, to your.
I can
to
bend
your
my
fist.
elbow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You have the equivalent of what would be a cast on your freaking forearm.
Gotcha.
What did you say, Beaks?
If we're all done thinking with our stomachs, I think I would like to start transporting this paper drink to somebody.
She never
Yeah.
told us who to take it to.
She said to meet up with one of the professors.
Okay.
I will point this out as a colossally bad idea, and I point it to my leg with these swirling words. I'm just saying there's words on my leg. I mean, do you know anybody who can magically change words? I'm just saying. It's a bad idea.
To do what?
I'm just mentioning that, like, worst comes to worst. If
He
we know
wants
someone
to
who can
thaw the
change the
trade.
wording of a contract, break it up, that
I
might be-
will ruin my other hand to shut your ass up. Did you see the damage this thing did? Absolutely not.
I'm just mentioning, just no, back of your mind. Back of your mind. Just like not now. We should talk to the druids first, but you know, just saying.
You touch that Drake,
I'm not
I will
touching the
have
drake.
words all over my body.
It's far too heavy. You should carry it. And I put, well, maybe you'll have an issue with that. But you know, the whole grabbing and the but you know.
I'm fine. I've got it. And I go to like try to do it by myself. 'Cause I'm like,
Don't break it. Don't
I'm
break it
fine.
out.
No,
Don't-
I've got
no,
this.
no.
No, I know what I'm doing.
No, this
Don't you
is
tell me
no.
how
Do
to
not
live my
drop
life.
it and break
No,
it.
this is fine.
Azatul, help him.
Fine.
Help him.
I'm gonna
I mean-
try and help as well.
Okay. So this comedy routine of Umrak trying to lift up the giant ice cube as he's trying to like lift it with an unbending wrist and fist that's clenched. It's so awkward. He's trying so hard to make it happen. It's just so bad. Like, you know, I'm trying to think of something to compare it to, like in real life, but I mean, he can't get his hand underneath the ice cube. Like, he's got to get his other hand in
Punching
first,
the floor.
lift it up. He's got to lift up the ice first, then get his hand underneath, and then he can try and like haul it. It's so awkward. So, I would like you to, I guess so. It's Beaks and Azatul and Umrak that are lifting up this ice cube. So it's pretty heavy. Go ahead and Umrak. Right now, you're rolling with disadvantage on athletics checks like this. But since you've got two people helping you, it's going to just be a normal athletics check.
Okay, so I'm rolling for us. Okay. Oh, whoop, oh, there we go.
Okay. So this is ultra hard, but eventually you guys sort of work together and get it sort of lifted up. It's very heavy. It's probably like several hundred pounds, and it's, you know.
I just look at Tyrone and go, "See, I'm fine."
Does he look fine in any way?
No.
All
No.
of the veins in his neck are like, like. He looks like Randy Macho Man Savage.
Oh yeah! As a friend, I don't think you're fine. We're doing the friendship thing, and I'm just like letting you know you're
It's
going to pull
okay. You're
something.
supposed to see dots and spots when you're doing well. I guess we're gonna try to go to the professor.
Oh yeah, this is a hell of a trip. This is you guys trying to navigate like bookcases and whatnot. Eventually, you get to the western side of the library, where you can see the professors are sort of like wrapping up the last of these things that have sort of escaped from these books. and Professor Gray, whom only you recognize, Tibron, like walks past, and she just kind of like gives you guys like a weird look, and she says, "Be careful with that."
I like half shouting, when you shout at someone who is deaf, you just, we're being very careful.
Yeah, you're like yelling right into Mac's ear, like, and nobody else understands why you're yelling. Like nobody. Tiburon just turned up his decibels by like double at least, and she sort of like trots past Professor Hootmeyer. So Professor Gray's heading back the way you guys came. Professor Hootmeyer says, there they are. Good. Very well, Professor Hootmeyer. If you could take them, to the room we spoke of. Are you sure? Normally, students aren't even allowed to go there. It's what we have to do for right now. I'd prefer that these people are the ones to handle this situation, since some of them have contributed to it. And they've assisted us, so I think it's fine.
You also just hear in the background the just massive grunting sounds of me just.
Are you lifting? It doesn't feel like you're lifting.
Oh, I'm trying. Oh.
By the way, do we know where Nip Nop is at the moment?
Nip Nop flew off. You, if you're looking for him, can roll me a perception check.
I just want to know where Nip Nop is, because I feel like he would be like in the distance laughing.
So, you would have noticed that Nip Nop was actually flying around near the professors. He was perched on a bookcase, and it looks like he was actually helping some of the professors. He was dealing with some of the smaller creations that were made, probably like some like little tiny like, maybe some like ink bugs or something that were crawling around like on the books and whatnot. Like, and he was valiantly fighting them. If you've ever seen like the mouse guard stuff, it sort of looked like something like that, like Nip Nop valiantly fighting, just a miniature version.
It's adorable.
And as you guys sort of like continue on, Professor Hootmeyer sort of motions down the western staircase. And as you guys sort of like reach the bottom, Nip Nop will probably join back up with you, and he'll probably land on top of the ice. Just
Get off!
I'm not that heavy.
You're fine, Nip Nop. Don't worry about it. He's just grumpy.
Have we started like moving? Oh, okay. Can we go?
yeah, you guys are walking down the stairs, and it's Beaks, Azatool, and Umrak that are carrying this, and it's heavy as fuck. Like, you guys are this is a workout. You guys are straining. It's like, it's one of those situations where Beaks probably like wipes his, like wipes some of the ice off his wings or something like that as he's going down the stairs, and like Azatool's like, oh shit, like barely
you can
hanging
see,
on
like,
to his side.
Like, I'm trying to act cool and not act like it's heavy, but you can like see my hair is moving a little bit faster and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you guys make your way down the staircase. Professor Hootmeyer starts to lead you. Lead you to the west wing of the Scholars College. You can see that the courtyard is quiet. There's no students like roaming around or anything. And she takes you to one of the what looks kind of like a almost like a broom closet. It's off to the side of several of the rooms, and it has this sort of like elaborate lock on it. She takes out this like old-looking keychain. Fits a key in. Corco and Tiburon, you guys can roll me perception. Okay, both of you notice that the key sort of sparkles a bit. It looks shiny, and it has this sort of feeling like almost like it looks like it's covered in oil, or like antifreeze or something. Like it's got that kind of weird shimmery kind of look to it. And she puts it in the keyhole, turns the key, and this like sort of narrow-ish door opens up, and it's pitch black inside. And she takes a step inside. So she's got one leg inside. She says, "This way." You can't see anything. It's black.
Can I ask where we're going exactly?
She sticks her head out and she says, "This way." She completely walks
I
inside.
just gesture for the three carrying the Drake to go on in.
Aren't you carrying it too?
No, I've been
No.
walking
No.
along.
It's me, you
No,
beats.
Corco's supervising.
Yeah.
You guys have been struggling the whole time, making all kinds of weird noises.
And what a wonderful supervisor he is.
Yeah, I just stand back, let you do your thing. You don't need me, telling you what to do. I just watch.
Yeah. Don't micromanage, Corco.
Exactly.
Corco, you first. You need to make sure the way is clear. Guide us in. Guide us in.
Okay, I'll just walk in.
Okay.
So, like, did he just walk in and disappeared?
Yeah, just you can't see him at all. Just looks-
Corco, you
just
in
looks-
there?
I see
No
my
noise.
back out and- Are you coming?
I'm just like, I don't care what's in there as long as we get to put this down. And I just kind of like, just lightly jerk it a little bit to let them know, like, we're moving now.
Yep, let's go.
Going in.
I go through the door.
Okay. You guys walk into the doorway. And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Ah.
Of course.
I
What's
had
on
a
the other
thought.
side of the door?
Oh, shit, man. That was crazy. Jesus. What an episode. God damn.
Thank you for punching me.
Anytime. Anytime.
Oh man.
Hey, Firecrawl, why don't you tell everybody what's going down?
Hey, well, this is Natural Ones. This is Would You Kindly's 5th edition D&D campaign, DM'd by Mr. Whack Stevens, and it's his homebrew idea that he cooked up in that weird ass head of his. So we do this every other Tuesday. That means next Tuesday is not going to be D&D. It'll be Team Tuesday. Not on my channel, thank God, because I just did 2 back-to-backs. But that's what we do. Every other Tuesday, it's something with a team, whether it's D&D or it's Team Tuesday. Also, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. I'm Firecrow. This is my channel, and this is one of the things that I like to do most in the world is play D&D with one of my friends. Whack. You know how to, dude. Sorry about your hand-em, right?
I really enjoy that you asked for a distraction, and that's the
He
distraction.
immediately hit you,
that-
yeah.
I mean, you asked for a distraction from Umrak. What the fuck do you think he was gonna do?
See, someone in chat said that we treat Umrak like he's dumb, and we don't see why. But then you punched me right after my leg. I love
Why
it.
is that dumb? Like, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just like, wow, and then I'm like, oh fuck. You know, it happens.
It's like a Charlie
Oh.
horse. Anyways, so yeah, if you had fun, please make sure to follow all these fantastic casters. They will be introducing themselves shortly. You can go to twitch.tv/team/WYKTV to check out all the fantastic casters on Would You Kindly. And if you had fun being here, please do hit the follow button if you're not following already. Thank you. And Goobers, you're next.
Hi, my name's Goobers515. This is how I do things now. This is just good to see you guys. A lot of this right here. All right. Yeah. Now it's this. Like it's this.
Chill out.
Anyway, welcoming. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Goobershot5. I'm a variety caster on my own channel. Just finished up Dark Souls 2. I will be streaming tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST. No fucking idea what I'm doing. We'll see what happens. It's a transitionary period between games, but I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. So, I play Umrak in the game. I'm a loud, yelly orc, or half-orc. And, I wanted to mention, and Whack will talk about it really quick at the very end as well, Neon Scream. A brand new RPG that I'm going to be a part of with Whack, and other members of Would You Kindly are going to be on there as well. So now Would You Kindly has two major, has two RPG sessions going that they are like super involved in. We've got Natural Ones and Neon Scream, a cyber. Well, I'll let Whack tell you about it because he's the GM. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, yeah, follow me on Twitch and Twitter, Goobershot5. Thank you so much. Scoodly-doo, Dag.
Hi, I'm Dag. I'm on a channel Overboard Gaming. Variety cast, you should watch it. Totally, have fun things happening. Streaming 2 more days this week, tomorrow and on Thursday. Probably going to be playing Breath of the Wild both days, so come on out, have fun. It's good times. Whack, thank you so much for not making me the only person, sadly,
I didn't do it.
Limited immobility.
I didn't do it.
I appreciate that you let that beautiful mess unfold, and I want to just put out. I had a lot of fun today. Today was a real delightful mess of a session. So awesome. Yeah, that's all I got. Let's move it on.
Really quick, sorry, I just wanted to mention one quick thing that's I totally forgot that's super big that's happening, and I just needed to mention it. My 1-year partner anniversary is Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 1-year partner anniversary is Thursday. We're doing a thing where I'm starting out I started out brand new to streaming with no overlays and nothing, and I'm going through the phases of the goo with better mics and all that crap
cool.
and overlays. And we're going to be ending at the current time. Every 3 subs, I'm going to be watching an old highlight of mine on stream and reacting / cringing to it. Fuck.
Really
and if we get to a certain goal, I will be showing a college film that I made.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I know the one of which you speak. It is delightful.
Oh,
you guys
that
are
bad?
in for a treat.
Yeah.
Does Twitch TOS allow that? I don't think you can show that much.
I hope.
Well, never mind.
Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to point that out. That's Thursday. Yeah, Rom, do it.
Hi, I'm Rom. I stream stuff, mainly Neo. I'm a Neo caster right now, until I finish it up, which hopefully will be soon. If not, I'll be doing Wednesday, Thursday. You can catch me at 10:30 Central. And then Friday, the game I've been waiting all year for, and I'm totally going against the grain and not using controller. I'm going to learn how to use this thing. I got a fight stick.
For which game?
Tekken 7 is coming out. It's
Nice.
one of the games that I grew up with big time and always played in high school. So I'm gonna learn how to use a fight stick on Friday, hopefully, and it should be a good time. Otherwise, I'm gonna send it over. Whack, you went already? No. Okay.
I think I'm next.
Last one.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. As always, chat, we couldn't do it without you. I like to do this on every show that I do, and make sure that I say thank you to chat, and thank you to Firecrow, thank you to Farrington, Romcom, Goobers, and Dag for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. If you guys like what I do here, you can give me a follow over on Twitch TV /WackSteven and on Twitter @WackSteven there. As Goober said, we got Neon Scream coming up on Friday. That's going to be on Brotato's channel, part of his table story D&D stuff. It's going to be with the Mav Show, Domestic Dan, Goobers, myself, Brotato, and Tiny Pixels. It's going to be awesome. Cyberpunk. It's going to be cool as fuck, and we're doing character creation and setting creation on Friday. It's episode 0. So if you guys want to participate and help shape the setting and the world that we're going to create, you should be there. It's going to be awesome. 7 p.m. Eastern.
Aaron 10.
Hi, my name is Farrington Empire. You can follow me on Twitch at Twitch for Farrington Empire. I'm a variety caster as well. We've been dabbling in some Worlds Adrift, which is going to be coming up more frequently in the future. But we will be live tomorrow night with some more Sky Factory, which has been a lot of fun been learning how to play Minecraft because I don't know how to play. We built a kitchen recently, and I was very proud of it. You're welcome. Yeah, swing on by. Check me out on Twitter as well for updates and what I'm playing, where I'm playing them, all that good stuff at officialfarm, Farem. And yeah, thank you again to all of you for being here, and thank you to Whack for being such a bomb-ass DM. Just gonna say that straight out, giving us such a kick-ass little playground to explore and be ourselves and everything else, and it is a lot of fun. So thank you, sir.
No problem.
Also,
All right.
2 weeks. Natural Ones will be on my channel, just as a heads up for everyone.
Go follow Rob.
Yep, I'll be next.
All right. All right. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. Rob, tell them about them because I actually don't know them. I know of them.
We're gonna raid official Daikon. He's currently going through his partner spotlight. He plays a ton of retro games, everything. Right now, he's going through all the Dragon Quest games, from my understanding. So, if you want a super uber long marathon, and a genuinely awesome guy, great guy to hang out with. So, it's gonna be right here.
All right, guys. So get over there. Wait for our command as normal. As soon as you see Fire Crow drop the first one in there. Then you guys drop it once, twice, maybe 3 times. Let them know that all the support from Would You Kindly is here. Enjoy the cast, and we will see you guys next time on Natural Ones. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Have a great night, everybody.